Double checking. Live. Live. Is it live? Yeah, it is live. And it's working all right. Double checking. Now checking Twitch. I just realized that I went live, but I didn't. I didn't change the basically the title. No. Let's do just chatting. Nobody's gonna find me ever in just chatting. But it doesn't matter. Yeah. So, good day to you, my favorite comrades. Uh, Today we're gonna do some. So, I started to stream early today because I wanted to. Um, I wanted to. I'm leaving. I'm actually leaving around 7 p.m. So like in a couple hours, and there's no way I can stream today because I'm leaving for 5 hours maybe. But I decided, well, I don't want to skip a day. Let's just um let's just watch something, just see YouTube and some other stuff, some videos maybe about because I'm leaving for video games and see like if we can maybe get some news to discuss. I always wanted to do this kind of stuff. I like to watch some sort of certain things. So it would be interesting. Just the random stuff. Nothing more, nothing less. And tomorrow we're gonna come back with Kenshi again. Dex. Let me see. If you have, oh, what's up, Even? What's up? Yeah, I have not such a good news for you. Golem not today, unfortunately. I realized I am not gonna have time because I'm leaving early. Like I need to leave early. It's a long drive. Yeah, so if you want to go sleep, you can go sleep. Instead, I'm just gonna be watching some stuff, and then in like 2 hours, 3 hours, we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah, that's the plan, basically. We can watch some of your videos if you want to. I'm down to watch basically anything at this point. Um, yeah, just enjoying the time and going on vacation. Me, no, or you talking about me? No, 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 no. I'm going to the. I thought I mentioned it yesterday. I'm going to the concert, cyberpunk concert, basically. Um, there's gonna, yeah, yeah, yeah. In the late, my bad, you did, yeah, yeah, yeah. So we have, they're having this a concert, thematically attached to cyberpunk. So they're gonna be a lot of techno, electronics, some rock and stuff, and it's gonna be for 5 hours, like at 9 p.m. And to get there, I need to leave early because like I need to pick up someone, and it's like an hour drive plus finding the parking. So I was like, no way I can fit in Golem in the schedule. And I just got home after getting this amazing haircut for very cheap. Are you feeling better? You sound better. I'm feeling much better, bro. I was dying yesterday. Like as soon as I finished the stream, I went to sleep. I fell asleep for like an hour. Was it an hour? Yeah, I think it was like an hour. By the way, let me, since it's a reaction stream, we're gonna, hell yeah, man. Yeah, I couldn't fall asleep. I woke up like around like 2 a.m., like 1 a.m., and I started to play because I didn't know what to do. I was feeling so weak. Um I just decided to play Marvel Rivals. Chatbox. Say something even. Let's see if Chatbox is gonna work. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's put it to where? Let's put it at the top. Also, for the future reference, just in case next Saturday might not work for Golem, family just called about the funeral. If you want me to, if you want me there to do it anyway, if you want me there to do it anyway, just just for the future reference, in case next Saturday may not work for Golem, family just called about the funeral. If you want me there to do it anyway. Uh well, so you gotta go on next Saturday. Is it confirmed that you gotta be busy? Or no? There's a bunch of videos I already can see I'm slightly interested in. Not politics, fuck politics. The world is already dim enough. Multiplayer. Yeah, it's confirmed, but it won't be all day. What time you doing it? L politics. Yeah, fuck L, fuck, fuck, fuck everything. Well, the same time. The same time. It's gonna be 3 p.m. Well, I was trying to like, since it's your request, since it's your points, I was ready to do this like at 3 p.m. But if you want me to start later, I can start later. Just let me know. It would be even better for me. If it's 3 p.m. now your time, then I will be good because it's 7 here. It's 4 p.m. 4 p.m. I can start around 4, 3. What about 6 p.m. for you? 6 p.m. is gonna work for you? Do you think you're gonna be done by 6 p.m.? Okay, that's good then. Never mind, I will be there. Okay. Let's see some videos, bro. Sounds good. Let's the deal is sealed. Damn, there were a bunch of videos that I wanted to watch and I completely it's not in my recommendations. What if I'm gonna go to like games? Gaming. There was this video that I found about Kenshi. Is it this one? Yes, I saved this one. Someone made a video about Kenshi, like a movie. I think it was like this one, if I'm not mistaken. In even the creator of Kenshi commented on this video. But I need to find which one was it. Was it this one? No, was it this one? Which one I saved? Glad you feeling better. Sounded like shit yesterday. Yeah, I was hella dying, man. I was freaking dying. Now I'm definitely doing much better now. Overall around. I'm still kind of sick. My nose is still stuffed, and but my throat at least is like better. Let's watch this animation. It's about Kench. He's not gonna win with that fragmented X against the martial artist. I know who's gonna win right away. I told you. Toughness too. Damn, look at this animation, bro. Are we placing bets on this? What do you mean? Bets on what exactly? On who's gonna win? Rum. Damn. He never gonna win martial artist. I think he got a little better sword, but yeah, he got a better sword and better ammunition, if you can notice. Damn. But he's not gonna. Oh my god, this is juicy. Oh, suplex! Minus that. Minus the sword. Probably like MK1 or 2. Ah! Ah, not the song, man. This is not gonna work well, though. Oh, damn. Every day I realize you're just like me. You try to make a mystery. Why it doesn't work anymore? One punch should actually take him down. Toughness 52. Okay, that's better. That's better. Respect. So now they're gonna fight? Well, bro's thinking it. Yes, martial artist in Kenshi is crazy. Like, you actually, like, in reality, it doesn't matter what kind of toughness that guy has. 52 doesn't mean if that guy has martial art like around level 55, 60, and that guy without a sword, he would be done. There is no way. There is no way. No better. No way that guy's gonna win. That was okay. Damn, I wish I could put a like on it. It's just I didn't sign in through my account, so I cannot really do it. Okay, this was pretty good. Let's watch the Fallout one. This one has like 500 views. 500,000 views. Let's see. Okay. That's it. He's done. No way he's gonna survive that, bro. Ah. I see. Well, that's true. In a video game world, that's pretty much nothing. It finned. That's it? I expected a little bit more. I didn't check the time. Well, that's true. That's how it would happen, actually. What else? What else we have? We have another Fallout animation. More dances. In real life, I would be shitting myself seeing such a giant scorpion. And right away, I would run away. No matter what guns I have. What's happening? Even the scorpion. Wait a second. Even the scorpion. No. I think I know what this reference for. I think it's reference to Fallout 1 or Fallout 2. Yeah. It's definitely a reference to Fallout 1 or Fallout 2. We gotta get the ending with the desert. What have you done? You idiot. Saving the scorpions. Oh my god. Never give Ian an SMG. Yeah, even though I never played Fallout 1 or Fallout 2, I don't know where this one exactly coming from. I know about this meme, about this joke. I was watching like one streamer very long time ago. He said, "You gotta be stupid if you're gonna give Ian SMG." Okay. It's been a while since I've played it, but I think Ian is a companion. Yeah. He's a companion, and he, like, if you're gonna give him like SMG, and he's gonna accidentally shoot you, you're dead basically. So never give him one. What about this one? No, the king. Bro, this animations are so smooth. He needs to make like a good movie. This is good. He needs to make like a movie or something like that. This is crazy. There is this guy. It reminds me of this guy. Like this Russian guy that I used to watch, and I don't know if I'm gonna find the guy. Let me see. Jojo. I forgot. What's his name is? Jojo. I'm gonna say cartoon. Is it this one? Not this one. Yeah, this guy. He has like almost 600,000 subscribers, comparing to the 40 those guys, and he's been doing this absurd animations.
Сейчас подпишем. Рыцарь, у тебя лампа на поясе?
Damn, that's a little too much. Even can see nipple too. Why he didn't have to do it? So this guy's been doing some animations there and there. Kind of reminds me of that. He's always changing the style too. This is like so crazy. Okay, this one maybe not as good as this one.
Как выбраться? Никуда не идти. Давай не будем стрелять.
Yeah, but it's actually funny if you watch it. It's actually, if you know Russian and you watch this guy, this is hilarious. This stuff is like next level humor. That's the guy I'm inspired to be. Damn, look at this mustache. Even bigger than mine. I'm inspired. Let's see what else we can watch. Oh, brain rot. I think he released a new video, by the way, somewhere. Skyrim, Brain Rot 3, Fallout, but it's Brain Rot. Which one we should go with? Fallout 4, but it's Brain Rot. It's gonna be a little bit too much. It's almost 4 million, man. Yo, Mustache, we'll get there. Any of them.
I swear.
This is like 36 minutes, man.
Not AI generated. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, for family.
I'm not AI generated. Presents. Stupid.
So, how's day 3 of the job hunt going? You done yet?
Yep. I walked into a factory with a firm handshake, and the foreskin says I start tomorrow.
It's foreman, honey. Not... Well, anyway. If both of us working, we can finish this 5-year mortgage early.
You sure this place is big enough? I mean, there's not even a full garage, just a carport. Sure, we can fit 2 cars there, but when Junior grows up, where's his birthday car gonna go?
We can just have it upgraded. And besides, we can always get a summer home.
He's banned? What do you mean he's banned? Look behind you. It's all good, Sandmaster. What the hell are you talking about? Ghosts? Damn, don't scare me like that. I believe in them. What do you mean he's banned?
Ugh, a grifter.
I got it last time. Your turn.
If I answer, he's gonna call me Huz or something. And it's just way too early for that.
Fair enough.
Buzz door?
Good evening, King and Fine Shit.
Damn it.
I'm your local Twitter representative.
Oh no.
Twitter, brought to you by Elon Musk.
Musk?
I think it's
Isn't
called
he a
X.
billionaire?
Not publicly. As you've probably peeped, when the outside world gets too volatile, the best thing to do is hunker down with some like-minded individuals in an echo chamber. And with all the legitimate concerns of the modern day, echo chambers need to be built even deeper and deeper.
Oh no, not Fallout Shelter.
Twitter is proud to be the world's foremost provider
So
of
Twitter is
echo
X.
chambers.
He made a mistake.
I only use Twitter to jerk it to porn without my wife knowing.
Of course you do. Everyone does. We're offering a chance
Are we doing that?
to order access to our local echo.
I don't know. I didn't know you could watch
Echo
porn on
Chamber
Twitter.
911.
911.
No, this is bad.
Say less.
Echo chambers.
We can make room for your whole family, minus your clanker, of course. Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to get a sponsorship.
Uh-huh.
Blue Chew, you'll be bouncing your wiener from her pooper to her vagine like a pinball machine.
Okay.
Rude.
Don't you think it's a little paranoid to get an echo chamber?
I don't know about you, Pookie, but I have pretty good feelings about 9/11. I think it's a good
Well,
Pretty
I,
good
for one,
feelings
would rather
about-
stay in the pre-9/11 world. Thank you very much.
Unc, I'm afraid
This
our
is Peak
resident
Rod.
milkaholic has made fudge in his boy shorts again. I cleaned it up, but you might want to tend to him.
Thanks on God's worth.
On God's work.
I'll go make breakfast with the same unwashed limbs that cleaned boy fudge.
Man, technology is like exactly where it should be right now. Any more would be too much. How you doing, Peter Jr.?
Fuck that baby. The most evil thing.
You know, at first I was worried, but I think we've got this on lock.
As long as we don't have another little surprise on the way.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Junior here was a real buzzer beater. I only have like half a carton of eggs left.
Never heard anyone put it that way, but okay.
Well, I'm not just anyone. And neither are you. Tomorrow's always looking even better than yesterday. I have a good feeling about the future.
It's like they're trying to sell me a house.
What
Oh.
the fuck was that? Do you hear?
Was it close enough for us to care?
Auntie, Unc, you might want to come peep this.
Oh, for real? Well, fuck. Folks, the Samson option was triggered, and if you don't know what that is, they're about to start digging in our butts. Nuclear-wise.
Oh god.
If that if that actually what we get on TV, that would be awesome.
Fan duel that this would happen. So, I mean, there's a bright side to this. Well, maybe not bright, but oh, I just know y'all are crashing out on me for pointing out something good. You fucking losers. You're just jealous. Y'all hate to see a Pearl Man succeed.
Holy shit, this is fucking terrible. We've got to bounce.
You gotta stay positive in times like, I just lost it all betting on the Knicks. Never mind. Everything in life is
We're so cooked. We're so cooked.
Go! Keep running towards 9/11. It's the only place that's
But
safe.
you have to
Yeah, we're really cooked, guys.
I'll report you.
Touch grass, sir.
I'm reporting this!
We're not on the ban list. You have to let us in.
One chopped male, one fine shit, one brat. Nice pull, my guy. Right this way.
Nice pool, my guy. Majestic pool, guys.
What?
I fucking hate this. No tip, no tip.
From outside the club is always free, sir.
No tip, bro. I would look them in the eyes and I would not tip.
I'm right here. Go! Go!
Folks, if the kingdom of heaven exists in the unity of man,
Nice pool.
we're witnessing the gates slam shut and the outstretched hand of God coil into a fist. The world as we know it will no longer be the same.
It's like a anal hole was
Now we just
shutting
have to
down.
wait until shit blows over on the surface.
How long will that take? It won't exactly be tomorrow.
Or will it? These hot boxes will work to relax you and disrupt your sense of time while we're waiting in the echo chamber.
I haven't
Nice.
smoked since college. Doesn't weed make time slower?
This new strand will completely fuck your sense of time. It should feel like forever and a moment at the same instant. Now, just try to relax and let the hot box work its magic.
It's like the whole movie now.
Cut the music.
Cut the music.
Holy shit. How long was I hotboxing?
This new strand will completely fuck your sense of time. Completely fuck your sense of time. Completely fuck your sense of time.
Pookie, did you fall over in there, or?
I'm gonna tell my grandchildren this was the Fallout TV show.
No. No, they must be on the surface or something. My pod took a couple extra minutes. Gotta be.
Oh no.
Oh, it's just a fucking roach. Who gives a shit?
Asmongold. He would tame it,
Blicky?
become
Not
friends.
bad.
Kirk. Kinetic intent recalculating killing system. The Kirk system allows your smartwatch to relocate. The Kirk! This is so stupid, man. I didn't realize it at first. Allows you to smartwatch relocate an intended kinetic path of your attacks, bullets, weapons, swings, indicate always land. A hit always Kirk your target. Man, this is bad. This is bad. I hope I'm not gonna get banned for this. You started reading.
Come on.
I should have not reading. I should have not.
I'm on my way, Pook.
Pook. Road, take me home. Oh. That's my apartment. You're not gonna surprise me. That's exactly how it looks. Pretty good, actually. Probably goes for like $1 million.
Tomorrow's always looking even better than yesterday. I have a good feeling about the future.
And now, a word or several from our sponsors. They say nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, but people who say that are fucktards. Because for my money, the AI detective in Tent City beats it every time.
He could help a fat guy find his dick.
That's how good he is.
The radio still. Wait, AI detective?
People are constantly getting replaced at work or kidnapped by ICE. It's all very common. This AI detective can help you find just about anyone. I mean, anyone.
She wasn't just anyone.
And
That's 400k in today's market. I'm pretty sure it's more than that, bro. It depends where you live.
AI detective.
In California, this is like $1 million.
You're one of those sneaky AIs that's trying to blend in.
I swear I'm not. I don't know what you mean.
10 cheating.
You're not my real brother. You're AI surveillance. Let me count those fingers up close, you damn.
I swear I'm not AI generated. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, for family.
All right, thoughts and prayers.
What the hell happened?
Prayers from everybody.
He just exploded.
Crazy. And that's why I'm here. Can you do anything?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you're right.
I can look into that for you. Just give me a sec.
Oh, thank God. Finally, someone helpful.
Why he's wearing such a weird mask? I have a question. What's going on?
Yeah?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Are you almost done, or...
Almost done with what? I forgot what I was doing, but if you just remind me, I'll get back to it.
My family, remember? My family is missing.
That's a very serious matter. You should talk to a detective or something.
You're a Says who? Says you?
Oh, yeah, I did say that. You're right.
So can you help me now?
Of course, if you can just
That's some premium writing, bro. Some premium writing. Give me a prompt.
I just wanted a detective.
Now, if you need help finding a detective, I can find one for you.
You know what? Yes. At this point, I'd like a different detective.
All right, let me just look into it.
Here's a list.
Oh, shit. Hello?
Hi, how are you?
I did look at some California homes for sale not too long ago. I was not impressed.
Number one, dead. Being dead is one of the most likely outcomes of not living anymore. Number two,
not living it.
living, which is one of the most likely outcomes of being dead. Number three, kidnapped, which often directly leads to 1 and 2. Number
That's
four.
enough, thank you. Your memory is shit, but you have information. All that AI surveillance shit that guy got slimed out over. Is there any real company like that?
Absolutely. A company known as Palantir.
Tell me everything you know about Palantir.
Sure, friend. Palantir is a company centered on using AI to process large volumes of data, to both replace human labor and form a predictive engine from people's personal info.
Crazy. So they might know where my family is. Has anyone ever quit?
Absolutely. There is an employee who quit not too long ago, but as an AI running ChatGPT-4o, I can't morally allow myself to disclose his personal location.
Disclose his personal location.
Absolutely. Remote goon cave in the glowing sea. Sent the coordinates
Absolutely.
to your device.
What can you warn me about this glowing sea? What happens there?
Great question. Number one, death. Death is the leading cause of no
I
longer
need survival tips. Give me tips for the glowing sea.
I don't know why you're going to the glowing sea, but here's a few tips.
Here's the coordinates.
Traveling alone
Palantir sounds dangerous.
Definitely find someone more experienced to help you.
I don't know if Palantir is some kind of joke, some kind of reference, but I don't get it.
Armor from Hood Neighbor first. You're likely gonna need more than blue spandex.
Thank you.
Thank me for what?
Slimed out in broad daylight, and they still haven't cleaned up.
Why are you walking around?
Oh, that's me.
Looking for some curve?
I'm heading to the glowing sea. Know anyone here crazy enough to party up?
You got wabi-sabi, nephew. There's one weirdo like you around here.
Oh, deadass? Who?
Some loner wandered in from DC.
No way.
your water park is on the loose and finesse the baby too? That's your excuse to start uncorking fine shit all across town, Twin.
You know, that's not helpful. What the fuck are you even doing here?
The president of the Enclave started sending their troops to occupy Washington, D.C. Scared off all the hoes, so I moved up here. And I'm a little busy. Unless you're selling Rose toys, bounce.
Great. So you're gonna be no help either.
Probably not. I got good karma right now. Trying to keep it. Besides, I've had enough experience. I'm capped out on it.
Oh, come on. What did you even do?
I blew up half the federal government with a giant robot. Activated my dad's stupid machine that turned all the water in the Potomac River into cutwater. And then I died.
No, you didn't.
Whatever, man.
This your dog?
That's Pogmeat.
Seems friendlier than you. Don't take after Mama much, do
Wouldn't
you, pal?
do that, Twin. He bites Twin. Just never who I want him to... Great. Now that you're friends, you can leave. Damn it, boy.
I mean, to me, it looks like he
I
wants...
get it. Shut up. Fine. But when we're on our own again, it's your fault. Crime's actually not a problem here. It's just customary to fire your gun in the air from time to time. Helps keep the rent down for everybody.
That's what I need to do. I need to buy a gun and just shoot stuff around. Maybe my rent is gonna go down instead of going up every year.
This one known as Pete. He's becoming a risk to your plans. Should we stop him, sir?
No, let him have his fun. It amuses me. There is great
Is it Elon Musk watching?
in knowing the ending before it comes. Why are you still standing here? That'll be all, scheming eunuch.
Yes, my liege.
Fucking weirdo.
All right, we're here to shop. Get anything you need to survive from the river to the glowing sea.
Maybe I should update my fit while I'm at it. I mean, look at that ad. That power
Pay
armor
with
looks
Klarna.
trippy.
Yeah, but it's 9,000.
Or I can pay with Klarna.
Don't use Klarna. I'm sick of Klarna. You shouldn't pay for a burrito in installments. And look, it's 700 payments of $19.99. That is insane.
Karen, what you failed to notice is that the payments are easy.
Easy payments.
When you pay with Klarna.
Yeah, for an additional payment. How the fuck is that free?
I know literacy rates are down for your generation, but it says free minigun.
We're literally this is Delulu.
I know you want a minigun.
Oh no.
Easy payments,
Oh,
bro.
wait.
Easy
That
payments.
happen when I get near
No
me.
loopholes.
Tragedies, massacres, casualties.
We'll take the minigun. Why does your armor look
What?
I said, why does your armor look like shit?
I got it secondhand from Pittsburgh.
That explains a lot. Don't even touch my Klarna armor with that mess.
Oh, will you shut the fuck up?
Oh, he got the SMG.
Welcome to Boston, bitch! Welcome to Boston! Come on, boy. Ain't nothing to be scared of out here.
Why the boy doesn't have an armor?
Hey, Care Bear! Throwing hands isn't working.
Well, throw something else then, goddamn. I'm busy. Are you missing?
Shut up!
Shut up.
I think we're clear.
What did you say? Oh, shit. Sorry.
You're good. I'm pretty sure this is the goon cave you're looking for, though. I'm gonna stay outside if you don't mind.
They're gonna walk in and it's gonna
Alright,
walk in my
thanks for your help.
apartment.
You want the minigun in case something pulls up?
I told you. Tragedies, massacres, casualties.
All right. I was just being polite.
Where the Harry Potter music coming from?
Oh, jeez. The Jolly Green Gooner.
If you're with DoorDash, I told you to leave it on the porch.
I'm looking for an ex-Palantir employee. Are you Virgin?
It's Virgil. I mean, no.
Ah, gotcha.
Get gone before I get my switch.
Hold up. I'm no friend of theirs. I just need information. Some stuff I'm sure you're willing to whistleblow on.
And what is it
Oh,
you
s-
Palantir. They've got eyes everywhere. And I need to borrow their glasses if I'm gonna find who I'm looking for.
There's a reason I hid all the way out here, where I can be safe from the oncoming storm.
Show me. Why is your PC so fucking old? I know I'm technically a boomer, but still.
Security through obsolescence. If it'll just fucking... Damn it! Oh, there we go.
Oh no! No! Ah!
Oh, whoops. Muscle memory, my bad.
Muscle memory, man. That's I had Windows XP.
Computer genius can't even touch type.
Are you still bitching after needing help?
You're right. Sorry.
I hated Windows XP. It was one of the best. It was stable, but sometimes
they're all working together. This company that watches
Peter
everyone,
Thiel.
and the very same company that talked you into that echo chamber. It's not a coincidence.
Spying, I get, but why would they replace human beings?
Wouldn't you?
What about
Humans are
Peter
obsolete workers.
Peter Thiel? I missed
Have
that part.
free will, fight back against abuse. Why not replace them with replicas that are obedient? And once they've replaced enough to ensure their own systems won't fail, they can do anything. Doomsday will occur the moment it is viable. AI replacement is reaching its target percentage.
That sounds like economical suicide.
Normally,
Or
the world is in chaos.
economical
It hurts their
bubble.
profits
They're gonna
too.
burst
But
soon.
once enough people are replaced with AI,
Look like Virgil
they
was
can
typing
start
his name.
wiping us all out. All of us.
He just was born from one apocalypse and
And
he's going to the next one.
Midnight. The end times are mere months away.
Y'all have any Joshua Graham crackers? The crispy ones?
What the fuck? How are you even here?
How am I where?
It's gonna take more than just us.
We got you here, so want me to scram?
So soon? Thought we had a good back and forth.
Huh. Most people get scared off. Hard to team up with anyone for long.
Well, I'm not just anyone. And neither are you. Besides, I need your help. This company Palantir is behind all of this. We need to gather an army and take them down.
Say less.
Get ready for a lot of late nights. We're gonna need to get everyone.
Everyone?
Yes.
Who's it gonna be?
That's
Where's
what
Paladin Dan?
said.
Shut up.
First up, Minutemen. Are you pressed, Garvey?
Press Garvey.
Settlers need help?
No, I mean, I have to pay another person out of court for beating their ass.
Oh, other type of settlement, but I thought you led the Minutemen.
We're called Minutemen because that's how much patience I have. 1 minute. Granny tested me too much, and look, I stunned her ass.
I'd love to help you, friend. As an AI running ChatGPT 4.0, I'm not allowed to participate in combat.
Participate in combat?
Absolutely.
The name's Foot Penis, mayor of Hood Neighbor.
Why do they call you Foot Penis?
Here, I'll show you.
You're hired.
Next up, the Brotherhood of Steel. They got a pretty cool blimp.
I'm uncomfortable. I haven't seen a black person in like 40 minutes.
Karen, Jesus Christ, that was so racist.
I'm not fucking racist. I'm just saying I'm from DC and I'm used to more black people. I'm just noticing that the Brotherhood of Steel back home had more brothers in it.
Well, that's no reason to just up.
Oh, no, she's right. This is the Aryan Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, shit! The regular Brotherhood of Steel is in that separate but equal blimp over there.
Oh, shit. How did we miss that? Well, you're still the weird one for noticing.
Actually, you're kind of weird for thinking noticing was weird.
See? Even the pig agrees with me.
All right, fine. I'm still learning, but clearly we're supposed to be with the regular Brotherhood over there.
Well, what are we gonna do with this one?
I'm Paladin Default Dance with the regular Brotherhood of Steel.
Paladin Default.
The Minutemen are leveling up. We're wearing quarter zips, drinking matchas.
You know, kids, better than my dad,
Sorry, it just
only other person with
I don't know. For me, it's getting a little bit too late sometimes. These jokes.
When you drink your 500th pint of Guinness.
Guinness is okay. Guinness is good actually.
Fuck, she already saw me.
Hey, pull up. Pretty good headgear. Not as good as mine, but it'll help shield your brainwaves. Everyone's brains are rotting from the inside out. But mine is completely fine because...
least it's not a tinfoil hat.
Now I can switch to my tinfoil hat.
Son of a bitch.
What was that?
I've got an itch.
Let's hope it's an itch for knowledge.
Strong want milkers of human kindness.
My name is Geekin, and I'm just so geeked to help you guys fight Palantir. We're gonna get that Bubba Don Wabi Sabi Kirk.
All right, calm down, Sweaty.
I'm just so geeked.
Type shit. The granny. Can she overdose on drugs in the game? I forgot.
Well, that was a productive 6 to 7 months. Anything else before we raid Palantir?
6 to
We've
7
tracked down a
months?
few Palantir AIs to hunt for fun.
Oh
Serial
damn, that's a
numbers
6-7 joke again.
G3 and NE1.
I saw Baldur's Gate 3.
All right, one last AI hunt for fun, and then we take on Palantir. Read the tracker. Where is it?
It says its serial number is NE1, but it's standing right on top of us. But that doesn't make any sense. Unless... Try to think back. Does that serial number have any significance in your memory?
Karen, what are you implying?
I hate to break it to you like this. AIs are bad at generating randomly. They need a seed number. So, maybe your serial number shows up by accident?
Serial number? The fuck type of accusation is that?
Maybe you and your memories aren't real.
I'm human. I know I am.
Pete, just try to think back.
Karen, drop it. I'm a human being. I'm not just some
If you were one of them, I don't think you'd know.
No, you're wrong.
Absolutely, you're wrong.
Does NE1 stick out in your mind?
I'm not AI. I'm not just NE1.
Pete.
I'm more than that. I'm not just NE1. I'm not just NE1.
Well, I'm not just anyone.
Wait. Oh no.
Well, I'm not just anyone. I'm not just anyone.
No.
I'm not just anyone. And neither are you.
Know how long
He's
it took to
AI?
find your ass?
Found
Damn.
the rest of me too.
Yeah, but your ass is what's plopped in front of a TV in a garage. The big fight is tomorrow, and you ran away to live like shit by yourself.
Came all this way just to hate me.
I don't hate you at all. That's the fucking problem.
At least let me finish watching this.
Okay, first of all, the TV isn't even on.
I thought it was the night channel.
Second of all, you can't just plop a toilet down and shit in it. You gotta hook it up to plumbing.
But you can see the vision, right?
You've been drinking, and not the fun kind. Talk to me. This about your family?
I was living the American dream, and then I woke up. I wish I could go back to sleep.
You can still try to make it real. In the present.
How the fuck am I supposed to get a decent house, or a job, or food? It's hopeless nowadays. This
That's
world
true.
went to shit after 9/11.
Stop talking about 9/11.
I agree.
I'm sick of 9/11. Yeah, it would have been easier, but fuck that.
After 9/11, everything went bad.
Living for here.
Oh yeah? What
The
was your
turning
family?
point of the
You mentioned
society
Dad.
and the world.
Oh?
Sorry, but grocery prices are insane, kitten. And when milk and cigarettes cost the same by the carton, I know which one I'm getting. You'll learn to
Newport.
love Newports and Lucky
Mytho
Charms.
Kings.
Great pull, kitten. Now here's a little
Great
pro
pull.
tip. You can actually use the already lit cigarette to light the next one. It's called chain smoking. Much easier to get through cartons this way.
I mean, it wasn't a breath of fresh air, but we got by.
Besides, you think after all this, everyone's gonna want to work with an AI like me?
I don't think AI is the problem. It's the assholes who abuse it. Like they abuse everything and everyone. Plus, the dog still likes you. That goes a long way.
I'm not a dad, not a husband. Even if I was real, I'd feel pointless. They don't need me to lead them. You could go find literally anyone.
You're not just anyone. Not to me.
She used to say that.
Well, she was in your head this whole time. Which is a blessing in disguise. Because she's still in there.
That's
a little voice.
that tip is accurate. When you don't have a lighter, find someone else with a cigarette.
Well, that's easy. Weak
But
men
they
are
probably
weak
have a
God,
lighter too.
So do you want to get zooted in an echo chamber and slowly rot? Or do you want to put on some power armor and throw hands with God?
My arms are too short to box with God.
Then I guess we better fight dirty, huh?
When you don't have a lighter, find someone else with a cigarette. Yeah, that's a pro tip. like 99% of the time they should have a lighter as well.
Karen, get your power armor. I have a plan.
That's pretty long. Oh. Do they have this robot in Fallout 4 as well? I thought that it's only in Fallout 3. Liberty Prime through the Brotherhood quest line. So, oh, I see.
Sounds like a washing machine.
I didn't finish Fallout 4, so I didn't know.
Oh, is he? Oh.
I'm gonna go power armor up for the plan. Have fun with whatever this is.
Can make a little song to it. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun da 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 dun.
Missing all the action. Why is he still having a baseball bat? That was too real.
I'm on the move, twin.
Same. Hopefully my Klarna armor doesn't get too scratched up.
Epic. Epic. It's better than any Fallout game ever. Look at this.
An impressive fight, certainly, but it won't be enough to break into our bunker. We got a tracker on Peter's armor when he paid with Klarna. Teleport him in. I'd like to speak with him.
Who sold him the armor?
Computer, mute NE1 and enable my master controls. That's quite far enough. You see, AIs are programmed to obey direct orders from me. I am going to talk, and you will listen. I am Peter Thiel, leader of what you've come to know as Palantir, and you believe yourself to be my father, Peter Sr. Curious, isn't it? How many of those memories in your head were based off reality? How much was fabricated entirely? As long as there's doubt, nothing that ever happened has to have happened. Ruling the present is power, but to rewrite the past is to be God. Was my real father's name even Peter? You have no earthly idea. We put you in that chamber with enough AI-generated evidence, and your whole reason for existence was shaped around it.
This is such a
You were
twist.
but a final little experiment in
It's
memory.
better than in Fallout
A
4.
forced
The main
Mandela
twist.
effect. You fought valiantly today. But
Definitely
not
better
only
than
did
Fallout
history
4
books say
twist.
nothing of your
You are AI all the time. You are a
generated
synth.
footage to support whatever story we wish to tell. And just like you, sweet Peter, they will have no way of knowing.
Wasn't Einstein in a UFC octagon?
And while I'd love to gloat and make
The
you
fuck?
watch my victory, I'm far too smart to risk defeat. Any last words before your
You're not wrong, actually. It would have been 10 times better, exactly.
I could hardly blame you.
I could speak this whole fucking time. Y'all just never let me get a word in.
What the? Who the hell are you? How the?
That's a twist. Gruin. That's what he deserves. Bro, twists are better than twists in Fallout 4. I didn't expect that she's gonna be in the armor. Crazy, crazy. Hire this person to make Fallout 5. His better writing for sure. It bothers me so much that they never explained why Institute created synths. I just remembered I was watching this video like on Fallout 4, the ending, and they never basically explained why they were creating this synth and why they were like substituting people with synth. It's 7 months late. Never was like properly explained.
So how did handing out the invitations go? Full party this year?
Everybody's already confirmed. Are you sure the dinner table is big enough? I mean, sure, we can seat a lot of humans, but Strong is massive, and Dance won't take off his armor.
Didn't realize how many friends we made. I was always scared to get close. Maybe I was embarrassed, I don't know.
It's kind of hard to embarrass someone who already nicknamed themselves the Lone Wanderer.
Well, this wanderer ain't so lonely anymore.
Mm-hmm. You're not just New One, edited by human, voiced with the AI voice changer.
I'm scared to get
Can you feel my heart? Do 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 do. Well, the writing is definitely crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It really felt like watching like sort of like an episode from, I don't know, what's it called? The new show from Amazon where they're making episodes about video games. It was pretty high quality. I'm not gonna lie. The only problem I would say is just I rate this 10 out of 10. Yeah. It's a little bit too long in my opinion. Like I would make it like, I don't know, maybe like 20 to 25 minutes. Cut down some things, especially when like sometimes they would just stop doing jokes. But I love it. I love it. I love it. What else we can watch? I had nothing in particular today. Tags. Gaming. Let's see what gaming is gaming today. Novigrad collection. Ten video games things that died in 2025, 3 days ago. I kind of stopped watching these guys, like their reviews, after I realized that these guys basically bought. Well, it's just my theory, but I think they actually. They ate my wife, and I understand Kenshi. There is nothing to understand. Charlie plays Rule 34 Idol. What the hell is Rule 34 Idol? Never liked game ranks. I like them to some degree. Like they were. What can I say about them? Like one good thing, it's like consistency. Is that the fact they, like as soon as the game releases, they already have a review and they actually trying to avoid spoilers. So you can just watch the video and you still will be like not getting any spoilers. Basically, it's pretty safe and you get some opinion, some details about the game, especially the game if you don't know about anything. But when it comes to like legitimacy of the review, like or the honesty, sometimes I'm very skeptical when it comes to like if they actually truthful, if they actually what they think, because like there were a bunch of reviews that were very nice to games that a lot of people hated. in even like the worst games that like definitely could be hated for something, even those kind of games, even the worst games that definitely hated almost by everyone, they still kind of would be too nice, if it makes sense. But yeah, but I feel like this guy is definitely on the payroll from some companies. I don't like, it's just the feeling. I might be wrong, but I don't know. Like sometimes it's just reviews they have. I'm very skeptical, man. Very skeptical. I tried ESO Morrowind after beating the original. Okay. What is this thing? What is Rule 34 idle or deal?
No.
Oh, it's one where you're guessing like which one has the most like porn with. Okay, I want to do this test. How do you start? Oh It's already tells you the answer. Wait, is it the real one? Wait, what website it is? I want to do this. I want to do this one.
No.
Rule 34 idle.com. Should it be this one? It already says like how many posts. Is it this one? Yeah, basically you I think I've seen it somewhere. Like basically you're trying to guess which character has like more porn related stuff on the Rule 34. Which one has basically more posts on the website? Well, I would assume this one because she's been out for a longer time. No, goddamn. Well, it makes sense. Probably she was like more popular. It became more popular. Wait, play again? That's I failed. Definitely Pokemon. No. Kimitsu? More porn with this guy? Okay. Iniko. Goddamn, definitely 100%. Yes. Stranger Things, or I don't know who the fairy tale anime manga. I have no idea. I think with Stranger Things. Yeah. Oh no, not the Stranger Things. What's it called? I forgot the name of the game. This one 100%. Yes. Oh no. Well, we already know the answer for this one. So this one beats this one for sure. No, this one is tough. Nah, Anime Girl is always gonna beats. Oh, yeah, almost. Actually, almost the same. It's not fair. I already know the answers. Why are you showing me this number? Oh shoot, this is tough. Crash Bandicoot video game. Well, I know who she is. I doubt that she's gonna be better than, like, she's gonna have less than this one. Fuck, that's the big difference. Well, we need to find the right one. Is it this one? No. No. Official. Let's do the official one. Okay. Overwatch or Byleth? I have no idea who she is. The Thing or Princess Zelda? Zelda, 100%. Oh my god, 30,000 for Zelda? People gotta stop. Android 18, Dragon Ball, or Petra Roll? I think Android 18. Mei Hatsumi or Princess Luna? She doesn't even have a picture, so... God damn. Game over. Play again. Supergirl or Matuo Sakura? Fate Stay Night. I have no idea, but Supergirl probably. Risotto Nero, JoJo Bizarre Adventure, or Fluttershy, My Little Pony. My Little Pony. 23,000? Who are those people? Lopani or Millie? Hell of a boss. Lopani probably. I don't know. There's a lot of sick people in the world. Aqua or... I don't know who she is, but I think it's gonna be Aqua. Brownies. Josuke Higashikata or Lucario? I think Lucario, just because it's Pokemon. 33,000 with that guy. Birdie Midna. Super Mario, The Legend of Zelda. I think Super Mario is gonna win. Oh, hell no. This is my best. Bronies. Okay, let's try again. Oh my god. Orisa. Amy Rose, probably. Circus Baby or Luna? Luna. Don't ask me how do I know that. Supergirl. Star Butterfly or Yorsha to be. Man, to be. There's no way. It's gotta be at least like 35,000. Well, we already know. Lucario. Izuki Midoriya or Gen Alter Fate Grand. I have no idea. Izuki Midoriya probably. Zorak or Reiku. That's right, between two Pokemons. It's just not fair. But since this one looks more human, I assume it's easier to draw a dick for this character, so I would choose this one. Oh, definitely Harley Quinn. Izuki Midoriya. Why is it showing the same ones that I already know? Diva, 100%. Broly or Rainbow Dash? Rainbow Dash. A lot of sick people, bro. They disgust me. This picture has freaking 18. Astrid Horfson. How to Train Your Dragon. Well, this one probably. What about female Commander Shepard? This is not specifying. This is a tricky one. There is a female one. But I think Judy Hopes. Regardless. Oh my god. Oh, this is tough. This is tough, bro. I think Chun-Li. But I think Elastigirl is not really that far. God damn, this is tough. These numbers are fighting, bro. This is scary. I think it's Chun-Li. But Elastigirl, I think she's like up there. Not even close, goddamn. Farah, 13,000. Xenoblade. I think Farah. Your Forger or Gepard Honkai Star Rail. I have no idea. Spy and Family. Joseph Joestar. Almost 4K. Hatsuki Miku. Bro. Be serious. 100% Hatsune Miku. Like Amy Rose. We already know the answer. Fishkill. Genshin Impact. Artoria. Pendragon. Fate Stay Night. This is tough. This is tough. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know who she is. Well, I'm surprised Rem doesn't have that many. It's only like 6,000. Almost. Probably Tails the Fox. So basically, if it's Fury or Pokemon or Pony, it wins. Yes. and we're gonna prove your theory right now. Yes. Man, these people disgust me. This one I would never guess, but I already know the number, so Android is gonna win. Hina, One Piece, or Aerith Gainsbourth, Final Fantasy. Bro. Not even competition. Oh, this is tough. This is freaking tough, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised. It's Pokemon. Man, all the logic says it should be Pokemon, but at the same time, Dragon Ball, it's been around for a long time as well. So I'm not gonna be surprised if she has more. Damn, I don't think it's this one. I go with my guts. Yeah. This is not a famous Pokemon. Easy. Ada Wong or Naburu, The Legend of Zelda. Ada Wong. Oh my god, no way. I think it's Pikachu, man. Yeah. Sadie Chan, One Piece, Boya Hancock, Boya Hancock. No questions. Morgana or Harley Quinn? We already know Harley Quinn has a lot of my poor Dragon Ball. Why are people watching my favorite anime in this way? What the fuck? Well, that's the real life, bro. This one I don't know. This one is difficult. God damn. I've seen this character somewhere. I think she's pretty popular, but how popular she is. This is a tricky one. This is a very tricky one. I think this girl. No. There's a hard mode. No, it's just normal mode. Settings. Extreme. Very close. Let's do this. Play again. Extreme level. Fuck. Okay, this one. Yeah. Misty probably. Just because she's been around. No? Okay. Riju Li probably. Korra or Hatu Genshin Impact. God damn, that's tough. I'll go with Korra. Winry, Rock Bell, or Kaney. Let's try this one. Destroying my faith in humanity with every click. Rue or Lisa? Genshin Impact. Lisa. Rue, my boy, couldn't win against I have no idea. Just because it's Brawl Stars and a lot of kids love this game, which is very weird, but I think she's gonna win. It doesn't even have a picture. Mash, Carlite, or Lily Pokemon? Probably Pokemon. That thing looked like a girl. That's so bad. Genshin Impact or Glamrock Chica FNAF. This is tough. Okay, let's go with Chica. No, I lost. I want nukes to happen now. Oh no, Black Ops 7 is coming out. Dax. Let's just watch something. I couldn't find this website. Is it like an app? Let me see. Calm. Why I couldn't find? Oh, well, I was typing in Russian. Was it this one then? No. Don't matter. Okay. I couldn't find this one. It doesn't matter. Dax. What else? Gaming. Fallout 4, but roaches double every day. Not interested. I built a cartel in Kenshi. Full series. People doing anything but actually playing Kenshi. Building cartel. Queso Yo Band compilation. Every time when I see some kind of recommendations from Queso, it's like just people making fun of his overweight. 100 Days in Kenshi. Skeleton Torso, full run, 6,000. Not interested. Kenshi races ranked worst to the best. There's a lot of Kenshi stuff suggested to me. Okay, 10 games that age like fine wine. Let's see what GameRex has. I haven't watched any of single of these videos for the last couple of 20 legendary games that you should not miss. The Falcon Show. 10 upcoming games we don't quite understand. Evolution of bosses in video games. If Golem isn't there, it's just not a real list. It's because you will become Kenshi Legend eventually. 20 games, remakes that we're looking forward to. 10 video game things that died in 2025. 10 DLCs that broke the game. New post-apocalyptic game looking insane. Another GTA 6 delay and more. Not interested. Which one was that, like a fine wine? I couldn't find it. Where is it? What time you gotta leave? Like in an hour maybe. An hour and a half. Wait, where's that video? Biggest announcement, secret levels, 10 best. Why I don't see it anymore? Excuse me. Where is the video, man? Nah, doesn't matter. Is an utter disappointment. What happened? Well, they gave the game to a different studio that never worked with RPG games, and they made a freaking instead of making an RPG, they made action. What's the genre called? Action. I forgot the name of the genre. Like Dishonored, basically. Or Deus Ex. Deus Ex. Oh, immersive sim. They made action immersive sim instead of making an RPG game. I still yet need to play this game, so it's gonna take some time. Dax. Let's see. Do you have anything to watch? Luke Dale. Dax. Queso being Queso. Skyrim. Hunger Games. All I have is Brain Rot. Brain Rot is good. Fallout U equip load. Fallout 4 don't matter. Fallout the Frontier is god awful foster clock. Yeah, I watched the video about it. It's not great at all. Yes. Yes. Answer the question. Hideo Kojima support. Hideo Kojima needs all the support, guys. What makes a game good to you? Why he's speaking like an anime character? Let me look. The player thinks maybe I can use it this way and tries it out. And it works and they think, oh, cool. Then they try another way and realize that that's prepared too. It's about that level of freedom. The player discovers things for themselves and finds those mechanics. Not everyone has to do it, but in the game is full of gimmicks like that. I think a good game contains that kind of depth and evolution. I'm a game developer. I create things as a hobby. How do I make a game that never gets old? One you want to replay even after completing it. What should I focus on? That's a lot of questions for one guy. Since games are interactive, I say I write stories, but it's not just that. It's the world, the controls, and especially immersion. You want to be there. It's about making you want to stay and play. So, say you stop playing for the night. You go to school or work. The key is wanting to return to that world. Making the player want to dive back in is crucial for games. There is a unique world inside that space, where you can be different from your ordinary self. So basically almost every game. It lets you do things you can't do in real life. That's vital. How do you get the specialized science and history knowledge? Do you study yourself or use advisors? That's a good question, actually. I wish I had experts, but I don't, so I study daily. I read literature, watch documentaries, and I catch news specials. I haven't read research, but I try to absorb things daily. To expand on that, I go to libraries. You know, I realize, like, I don't think your comments showing up. Where's the chat box? I don't think it's showing up, right, on the screen? Oh man, LOL, one man. Oh no, it is there. The chat is broken. No, it's fine. One day you still gotta do a Red Dead RP. Maybe. I purchased Red Dead Redemption 2. I just got a little bit lazy and I just out of time. Please contact me. I heard that at the end of the development you play and adjust the game yourself. What exactly are you looking at? Game production takes a long time. First comes planning, specs, and meetings with staff. I check individual assets made by each staff. In the last year, we put it all together. I grab the controller and I play it through many times. I looked at controls, graphics, characters, models, glitches, animation, sound effects, music, and gameplay. Basically everything, I think. Also the code, or rather, I check everything including effects and maps. I play over and over, fixing things as I go. Checking the camera from the player's perspective. Need to become a RP troller, yeah, maybe. I listen to the headphones or directly from the screen. Bro, he's a QA. he's doing my job, adjusting volumes and everything. Finally, I tuned the difficulty while bug checking. Bro, he's doing everything. I personally tuned the normal mode. I always do that, so I check everything. Okay. I fixed story pacing issues right there. So I adjust everything, including direction. Bro, well, it makes sense. He's a director after all, so he would check everything. He could just say, instead of like giving this list, I would just say, bro, I just replay the game and I just check everything. What do you consider a masterpiece? I get asked this a lot, but my latest is my masterpiece. So there would be Death Stranding 2. In Death Stranding, did you build the world to fit the delivery gameplay? Or did the world come first, then the delivery idea? Probably the delivery idea first. Game details and the world building, which comes first? Game details. The first I thought of the phenomenon of Death Stranding. In which the dead return and come in contact causes explosions. People stop going out and become isolated. The player Sam connects these isolated people. So I thought delivery would be the best mechanic for connecting. Spoiler, not the best. since Death Stranding 2 was like a lot of action involved, like he fixed a lot of like action actually. I guess delivery wasn't the best choice. Or maybe, okay, maybe it was part of the plan. Maybe it was part of the plan. First game focuses on deliveries. The second game, we're gonna push a little bit of action, not a little bit, a lot of action, shooting part, and making game more fun, basically. I don't know, I haven't played Death Stranding 2 yet. I've seen some videos. Next, any new genres that you want to take on? Horror, probably. He's been saying that he wants to do a horror game. I want to pioneer a new genre, so I don't focus much on existing ones. World-wise, maybe hard sci-fi? I love space settings, so I would like to try that. I've played a little bit of one, but it was it. I played the first one and I finished it. I liked it, but the problem is that I think it was not very well, Kojima might disagree with me, but I feel like it was not very well balanced in terms of like how difficult the game is. I feel like he would make a good horror game. He was working on Silent Hill. He was working on Silent Hill game, but then something happened. He got separated from Konami, I think, and he never finished any of it. I think right now he's working on a horror game, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, back to Death Stranding. Like, I think I loved it, but what ruined the game for me is that there's like 3 acts. There's like 3 main areas. There's Act 1, like a very small area. There's Act 2, super giant area, and Act 3 is like kind of medium area. So when you get to the Act 2 and you get to this like a giant map where you can do deliveries and stuff, the game just breaks. It becomes not difficult at all. It just gives you so many items to use. Like, again, if you play the Death Stranding, you know what I'm talking about. Like, in the beginning, in Act 1, you struggle. You have to learn how to make your passage, how to make your path through monsters, through every obstacle and everything. As soon as you hit Act 2, the game breaks. It gives you so many different items. It makes the game so much easier that all the sense of exploration, all the sense of discovering new things, and all the obstacles, they become just nothing to you. The game just breaks. Act 1 hard as hell. Yes. Act 1 was difficult, kinda, and I enjoyed it. I was like, oh man, I wish the game would continue to be as difficult, but at the same time it would give me like more items to use so I could be smart about my decisions that I have to make to finish the game. But no, You hit Act 2, and the game just like, get this jeep, get this vehicle, take this motorcycle. We're gonna give you this, this, and this, and all the items that, like, let's say like a letter, you know, like you in the beginning of in Act 1 they give you just a letter to use. You can forget about all those stuff. That's all just trash and garbage. We're gonna give you a freaking zip line, and now you can just cross the entire map using the zip line from point A to almost all the way to the place where you need to be. There is some exceptions, of course. There is sometimes the game would be like, you know, I'm gonna take away some of the stuff. I'm gonna make it a little bit more complicated by, I don't know, maybe changing the biome, making like a snow area, and you have to kind of fight cold. But that as much as it goes. After a certain time, after maybe like less than maybe like 5 to 10 hours, the game becomes extremely easy. Well, at least that's the way I felt about it. What was the question? I would love space sailing. I would like to try that. I'm also a fan of westerns, so maybe that. Westerns, I don't think, or a period piece, but those exist already. What's a period piece? I'm thinking about what to do. The horror game, bro. Just make a horror game. Is there a movie you would like to adapt into a game? A movie to adopt? Let me think. I recently saw Predator Badlands. That felt quite game-like. Traveling with the L fanning on your back. I also recently watched Last Samurai Standing. The plot has game-like qualities. Last Samurai Standing, I don't know what it is. I might not make it, but it seems cool. Bro, he's like 70 or like 60 something, he looks like 50. In regards to evolution in games aside from VR and 3D, how would mobile or PC games develop? Right now, games and movies, photos and art are basically screens, okay? Filling a square frame with info and timelines, okay? That's how we directed and measured effect. Games are the same. TV, PC, smartphone, iPad, okay. Portable play is everywhere but still trapped in a square. With VR or AR, the screen and frame disappear. This is an unprecedented experience for art and entertainment. Stage plays lack frames in a sense, but removing the frame will give way to new entertainment and directing techniques. And forms of expression will change drastically too. I think that's very important. We are in an era of major change for art and entertainment. Well, I don't know, that change is still coming. It's been coming for the last 10 years. Like, I remember VR became such a, like, it got such a, like, a big boost, like a big boom, like everyone was talking about it. And then, you know, not many people purchase VR headsets, not many people playing VR. VR games don't sell that well, so I don't know, maybe it's gonna take a couple more years, like maybe 10 to 20 years. What talent is key for game creators? Loving game creation is the biggest thing. Just doing it as a job hinders growth. Also, games differ from movies or art. You can't decide the timeline. Players move freely because it's interactive. In a way, it's a service industry, so you need a hospitality mindset. You need to want to make them happy. You have to watch how different people behave and anticipate their moves. That's how we make it. It's probably similar to someone designing a theme park attraction. Someone with that kind of talent or enjoys stuff like that. Someone who loves surprising and pleasing others. So you gotta be a pleaser to be a game designer or in a game dev, I see. What game have you played the most? The most? Super Mario Bros, definitely. Boy, I'm not surprised. Played it for a year. I was a college student. I skipped school to play at home. Without Super Mario, I probably wouldn't be in this industry. Damn, Super Mario made this guy. Gotta be thankful even more. I can't really play it now though. It's a side-scrolling action game. Mario just goes left to right, basically just jumping. But there is a dash button. Using that and jump subtly changes the jump trajectory to attack or dodge. It had almost no story, but it felt like you were on an adventure. I know what he's talking about. I played that game. When I saw that, although it was pixel art with no story. I mean, you're saving a princess. I felt this medium would one day surpass movies. Well, it's funny, we got the Mario movie! So, maybe didn't really surpass. Which film director influenced your games the most? This is difficult. Tarantino. Kubrick, Kurosawa, Hitchcock, raised me since childhood. So, basic names. These are three my foundation. I watched all of those. George Miller, John Carpenter, Dario Argento, I don't know Dario. Martin Scorsese, yeah, they influenced me greatly. Super Mario is pretty solid. Yeah, later I got this indies like Tarkovsky. Oh, Tarkovsky! Okay. But that's the gist. The influence from my teens is the biggest, I think. Especially Carpenter. He defied genre. Blending sci-fi, horror, action, and westerns. Yeah, Carpenter is pretty good. And the influence is huge. AI controls the real world is becoming a reality. In the real world is becoming a reality. MGS2 touched on the back in the day. Did you predict this era would come? Well, it's funny because in Metal Gear 4, as far as I know, one of the main themes that there is like AI supercomputer that can predict stuff before they ever happen or something like that. So I guess he did. I played it on Game Boy on a school bus. I played it on Sega Mega Drive. I had Sega Mega Drive. I would play Mario once in a while. And when I was actually in high school, about 10 years ago, I played it again on my computer on Chromebook. I was trying to actually beat it. I couldn't, but I tried. Maybe one day I'm gonna go back to it. I actually finish it. But yeah, but I played it on Sega Mega Drive. And on my old computer, I think I also played it. And yeah, like on Chromebook about 10 years ago. So what did you think that back then? MGS2 is often mistaken for a story about AI, but it's about digital society. Oh, okay, maybe I'm mistaken. MGS1 was about DNA. Yeah. I mean, sorry. Yeah. Actually, right. Yeah, you're right. Digital society. Wait, isn't like Metal Gear 4? It still was about a kind of AI, but isn't left any DNA or memes. That's when I thought about the shift from analog to digital. In digital, everything remains like social media today. Even graffiti remains without deteriorating. The internet connects everything. And opinions are exchanged directly everywhere. My opinion that Claire Obscure is overrated. No, I'm kidding. It's like getting eaten by people. MGS2 explored what human life would become then. It wasn't about AI. I think the Metal Gear 4 was about AI. But interweaving digital data, gaining... That was the story. So, well... 24 years have passed. It has become somewhat of a reality. I didn't predict it, but rather a future I didn't desire. Oh, he doesn't like AI, but unfortunately we're heading there. He doesn't like AI. We see. Someone gotta make an article. Hideo Kojima hates AI. That's how media works right now. They just immediately jump to conclusions. What do you do to generate new ideas and worlds? ChatGPT 5. I try to stimulate myself as much as possible. What do you mean by stimulate? Movies, books, okay, museums, talking to people. I can't vacation much, so I mix travel with business. Man, this guy is like a business, son of business. Every time I get stimulated, that sensation links to creation. I wish to achieve that kind of level of... Sometimes I sit and think all day, but I prefer to see various things. I intentionally change the scenery I look at. Taking the train in the opposite direction, walking backwards, okay, looking at the street from different angles, viewing things from kids' height. From kids' height? changes the I just imagined like Kojima in his house. Just okay, I gotta change the angle. Okay, today I'm gonna walk like this. I mean, honestly, I get it. I don't know like to what degree actually he does it, but I get it because when I go for a run, I sometimes like I getting tired of like the same path that I use, and what actually makes me feel better and stimulate me to run even more, it's when I'm like changing my paths and go like in different directions. I do this like once in a while. That looks like it would be stressful on the knees. Yeah, bro. I cannot imagine how he would do that. But yeah, but I totally get it. I totally get it because I do the same exact thing when it comes to running or like going to the gym, for example. For me, my worst thing is that I'm getting tired of things pretty fast. Like I cannot stay consistent with a lot of things, especially when it comes to the gym, let's say, or just running around like outside on the streets. I'm getting bored because like it becomes like such a routine that just doesn't stimulate me anymore. So you have to come up with a lot of like stuff like changing your gym schedule or changing your gym routine and different running paths again, that kind of stuff. I do those things unintentionally, but I love reading and watching movies. Okay, that's not a chore at all. I respect that. What is the masterpiece of masterpieces for you in film? It's such a like a simple like okay. I get asked this a lot, so I picked one. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Okay. Humans meeting godlike aliens. The monolith appears in it. I rewatch it every year. Creation is my monolith. I play Mafia 2 every year. Perfect films are rare, but that one is a perfect to me. It was released a year before Apollo landed on the moon. It doesn't feel old, even without CGI or digital tech. It's very fresh, scientific, and philosophical. That's my all-time best. All-time best of the way he said. What does creativity mean to you? It seems like Japanese is like speaking English, but just with like a different ending. What does creativity mean to you, not as a creator, but as a person? And from your perspective, what is the true essence of creativity? It's AI. I'd like someone to tell me that. To me, creating isn't special. It's simply part of my daily life. Like sleeping, eating, walking, bathing, or using the bathroom. That's art, bro. Every time when I go poop, that's part of the it's part of the creativity process. When inspired, I instantly visualize and conceptualize. Then I just go to the office, I bring those ideas to life. Bro, my creativity extends to my toilet. I'm trying to make like a very nice looking poop every time. I think most of the professional creators are the same. If creativity were taken out of my daily life, the Sheetersmith creator changing the world, I probably wouldn't survive. Thank you for watching. I received many questions. Well, there were many familiar questions. There were a few that truly sparked fresh realizations about myself. It was a great learning experience. There is one video game director answers questions from Twitter, tech support, Wired. I don't know. One is enough. Well, actually, the Todd Howard breaks down the video game career. I think I already watched this one. Did we watch this one? Game director of Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Starfield. Todd is like it's like the ex-girlfriend that hurt you, but still have the feelings for. Without a doubt, Todd has all his points spent in charisma. I don't think we'll watch this one.
Howard here at Bethesda Game Studios. You might know me from games like Skyrim, the Fallout series, and now Starfield.
No, wait, Todd Howard was in Skyrim, Fallout 4, and Starfield? Career achievements. Fallout 5 better be good, Todd. Yeah, game title, The Terminator Future Shock.
Know about this game. It's one of the first full 3D shooters where you look at controls today with mouse look controls and using WSAD. This is the first PC game to ever do it. I had just started at Bethesda. This is in the mid-90s.
Los Angeles, 1995.
Talking like 10 people, 12 people.
To 2015. We survived that. Thank you, Sarah Connor.
I was producing. I did level design. I became the sound effects guy. What's fun with this is the old...
He did everything.
...that came with the game. And there's a sketch in the back. There's a lot of cool artwork here. And one of our concept artists did a sketch of...
The series I'm known for are the Skyrim and Fallout because I only make a game every 30 years. I threw my failure Starfield in there to make this sound better, Todd, if he was honest. Come on, man. Let's not be that harsh. Let's not be that harsh. He gave us Skyrim. That's just enough in my book, you know? Well, Starfield, maybe they fixed it and now it's a better game. Who knows? But the truth, they release the games every 6-7 years. Oh my god.
Resistance in the Terminator
but that is exactly well, okay, maybe 4 to 6 years. No, that has negative karma with me now. I don't know, like I said it before many times, even though I don't really like I couldn't finish Fallout 4. I enjoyed it to some degree. I just couldn't finish it after like 60 hours that I spent. Even though I played Starfield and I didn't really enjoy it, I still love Todd Howard. Like I think like he's very charismatic. He's very funny guy, and I just cannot be mad at him necessarily. Like for me, since I'm not like very huge like the Elder Scrolls series guy, I'm not a very huge Fallout guy. Well, I like Fallout New Vegas like separately. For me, it's not a big deal that this game sometimes just didn't get like a very like awesome, I don't know, just like game design overall. Fallout 4 is destroyed now anyway. I mean, it's one of the most popular Fallouts ever existed, so maybe everything not so bad. Every time they update it, they destroy it. I wish they would stop. Maybe. Yeah, so I don't have like this like a hard negative feelings towards Todd Howard just because I'm not really like mega attached to any of those games except Skyrim. Like I love Skyrim with with my heart, deeply with my heart. I love Skyrim, but I learned how to separate myself from being like a super fan of specific series.
Whenever you're on a team, even if it's 4 people or 400 people, learning how to use everybody's skills and work together is...
If I donate 10k, can you start feeling bad feelings about Todd? I will bribe. Just kidding. Yes, yes, bro. Send it over. I will say all the bad stuff that I actually feel.
You know,
you still owe me 2k for the Fallout or was it the Elder Scrolls playthrough? Still waiting for that.
a couple of these games, starting with Terminator, is the beginnings for me.
The Fallout Marathon, exactly. Still waiting for that.
And chapters in terms of the games we made, the platform.
One day it's gonna happen, sure. 1995, 1996, Daggerfall. The Elder Scrolls, Daggerfall. I swear. No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Giant procedural world where
forget about it.
On the computer to generate all
I don't want to play the first 2 Fallouts.
Things that we had built kind of in smart places around the world.
Especially Fallout 3.
Today, that work is being done by GPUs. Here, it's all done on the CPU. How we built the world is we have a height map where you get a bunch of vertices at a certain period, and then you're building a height map for the landscape, and then instancing, building 3D objects that get replicated over and over on that height map. And believe it or not,
yeah, the same thing they did in Starfield.
It also pushes for us as we do
auto-generated maps.
what kind of character that you're gonna create.
Good idea. Well, for back in the day, it probably was massive. Like
finding yourself, what are the advantages of your character? What are the disadvantages of your character? And brings in for the first time the Elder Scrolls skill system that so many people
Todd was pulling out old tricks.
and this game had a lot of success, really brought the Elder Scrolls to a new audience.
1998. Oh, the time when I was born. Redguard. We don't talk about Redguard. We don't talk about Redguard.
I was the main project leader on. Didn't do
Ah.
the last kind of
ah. That explains a lot. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You wanted me to be a little salty. Nah. Maybe the game was actually pretty good for back in the day. I don't know.
Has some adventure game elements. It has action game elements. It has
I never played
some
it.
role-playing.
I have no strong
I guess you could
opinion.
say at that time we started making a lot of games instead of focusing, and none of them turned out really, really great. And the company was in a really difficult position.
Even he admits it, bro. He admits it that okay, Redguard was not.
It's a really good game. Where did it not resonate? What's the takeaway? And it was just too conservative. We made a very, very small game. I think it's well crafted, but we weren't as ambitious as we could have been, and not what our audience we'd had at the time from Daggerfall and Arena really wanted from us when it came to the Elder Scrolls. The company's struggling. We probably have.
Damn, I won those
one more
boxes,
shot
man.
If we're gonna stay in business, so let's go all in.
They look so cool. Where all the boxes are like this? Is it like a special collection edition? Where all the boxes like that? Imagine like having right now all this like amazing boxes for games. Bro, I would buy a fucking Starfield if it had such a cool, nice box like that with a bunch of stuff. I guess it's a collection, collector edition, maybe. Look at this. This is plain. This is plain. Look at those boxes and look at this box.
Sold to ZeniMax Media, a new company, and reformed around that. The decision came
They don't do
down,
cool
we're
stuff
gonna
like
have
that
one team,
anymore. Yeah.
It's going to be under Todd, and we're going to do Morrowind. We aimed very high. We were very, very ambitious to bring back the Elder Scrolls with a core team that we had had, but taking the learnings from a game like Redguard, where we are hand building a world, but now we're doing it on a larger scale compared to the games people know.
Yeah, in Starfield you decided to generate stuff again. I guess in for their engine it was the only option.
Took it to console.
But I don't know.
Back to the year 2000, Microsoft is thinking about creating.
I think Starfield was a too ambitious of a game, too ambitious for them.
Styled console has a hard drive, so many things.
Maybe that's what
the
the
big question was, how do we
led to downfall of
translate the
Starfield.
controls and all of those things. Fortunately, we are all here today because this game was a huge success. I was stunned.
I need to play Morrowind maybe one day. But I'm still waiting for a remake. I'm not playing Morrowind right now. Unless someone is gonna pay for it. Nah, I'm kidding. Well, maybe. Oblivion, man.
Instead of coming out with a quick sequel to Morrowind, why don't we take 4 years and really go ambitious again for the next console with hardware that doesn't exist? Team size now is...
I like Oblivion. I like Oblivion, honestly. But they have such a broken level scale problem. Like, it just ruins the game design, like everything. It ruins everything in the game. Like the enemies that they scale up to your level, it just breaks absolutely everything in the game. I like the story, even though it's kind of basic. There's not much going on there. Like, it's go kill the dragon, basically, whatever. Or not. I mean, not the dragon. The demon. I forget. Moloch Baal, whatever his name is. The side quests are amazing. I think, like, some of the side quests really like better than in Skyrim. I like the design. I like the, well, we're not gonna talk about like the faces and the art design of the. We all know what kind of character generator Oblivion has. We're not gonna talk about that. But besides that stuff, like the quest, just overall like art, I guess. The idea for some of the things, like for example that lockpicks cannot be found everywhere. You can actually like have to go and unlock Thief Guild, and only then you can be able to find more lockpicks. It's actually difficult to get there. Yeah, but freaking level scale, like enemies scaling up to your level is such a like, it's breaking the game entirely. I just cannot take Oblivion seriously because of that alchemy system. Make enemies scale with you so they become HP damage sponges. Exactly, bro. Like, remember me playing on stream like the maximum difficulty. I was getting this like cool new item, like this, like the Sword of Doom, like the thing that has a lot of damage, super expensive. You start beating some kind of mud crab or like or a rat, and it just takes you like 100 hits before you can actually kill it. It's just so ridiculous, man. It breaks the game on so many levels. A lot of things just don't work. Like the leveling becomes useless. It becomes useless. Like, you only way to play it is to play on the medium difficulty, but when you play on a medium difficulty, the game just not difficult. That's the problem.
Getting up to around 60, 70 people.
Yeah, it's better not to level. A lot of people saying it's better just like you said, not to level. Not to level. That's how broken the system is. That's why I prefer, like, if someone's gonna say like what game, like when you die and the devil is gonna offer me, okay, now in hell you have to play either Skyrim for eternity or Oblivion for eternity. Which one are you gonna pick? I will pick Skyrim any day just because of the leveling, enemies scaling system.
And this is a game where the core group from Morrowind was still here. We could build on that and be ambitious. We changed the technology.
Well, in Skyrim, I think they also have that kind of thing, but still better.
So whenever you're doing technology in your own side of massive amounts of content and art and design, and then you have a moving hardware target, it's the most difficult game development or any type of exercise that you could do as it comes to tech. There was a moment we were making the game with Xbox where that console didn't have as much memory as we wanted, and when they finally called us and told us that they were doubling the memory on the console they were shipping, we threw a party here, and I have never seen programmers look so happy in my entire life. This was a game that...
That's nice.
For many reasons, it vaulted us to an audience we had never expected to see on the PC and the
No,
Xbox
Oblivion
comes out
deserved to
later
be like one of the most like,
and
you know,
really starts
influential
this
games.
other
Maybe as
era of
Morrowind as
games
well.
for us, the 360 era.
Fallout 3. Yeah,
We
the
were
same
asked what
the
else
same
the
thing.
team wanted
The
to
same exact problem with Fallout 3. There's enemies scaling up to your level. Also breaking the game entirely, making it unplayable. I would like to love Fallout 3. I just can't because of the I cannot play on a higher difficulty, and the enemies I just cannot like kill anyone, and some of the builds in the game just become unplayable.
What do you want to do, Todd? It'd be good to have.
And also, like, another thing about Fallout 3 is that it's basically shifted more from being an RPG game, like RPG open world action game. Fallout 3 is basically became action open world RPG game, where RPG comes to the last, like at the end of the sentence. There's a lot of things like in Fallout 3 you cannot really roleplay in a sense. Yes, you can have builds, you can become like, okay, I'm gonna be using sniper rifle, I'm gonna be using like a gun or grenades and everything, but you're still very limited even in those options. Like, for example, I was trying to make like my guy to be a grenade guy. I'm gonna be only throwing, I don't know if you remember, if you watched my stream, I was trying playing with grenades, mines. That was my build. That's what I wanted to do. Didn't fucking work at all. Like, just didn't work. At some point, around when I got like level 10 or 15, the game just broke again. And just, I couldn't kill anyone. And again, on top of that, another problem is that Fallout 3 just doesn't have an RPG system, so you cannot really roleplay as anyone, like, necessarily. Like, you either can be good or evil in most of the quests, and that's as much as it goes. Yeah, you remember.
One franchise or one game every 4 to 5 years. At the top of our list was Fallout. It was a series that we had loved.
And what bothers me the most about it and 4 is that they put you in the box from the start. Find dad, then find son. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. You still can make it interesting. You still can make it like the premise in the beginning, like, hey, you gotta go find something and make it interesting. You can do it. You can do it. It just all comes to writing. It all comes to writing and how you make the path, the journey to that point interesting. Unfortunately, I mean, in my book, the Fallout 3 main storyline and Fallout 4 main storyline, they just kind of, not good. Could be better. But if you think about it, Fallout New Vegas that everyone loves, right? It also has a very kind of, not very primitive, but it's like, it's kind of simple premise. You almost got killed. Now you have to go and find the person who tried to kill you and to take revenge. If you summarize it, you have to find the person who tried to kill you. So just go and find the person. The same thing the same goes to Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Just, you gotta go find someone just because you have that goal for whatever reason. So yeah, it's not about necessarily the idea that find son, I have to find dad is bad. It's just the writing and everything comes in between. The main meat, how you get that journey, is just not as good as, let's say, the story of the courier in Fallout New Vegas.
That come out a while ago, and we were able to get the license. This game comes out, I believe, about 2.5 years only.
And again, and another problem is that this game became less RPG, like compared to Fallout 1 and 2. It became less of an RPG, and it became more of an action-oriented game. Basically, like Oblivion. A lot of people said Fallout 3 is Oblivion, but with guns, and I would say it's not really far from the truth. It's not really far from the truth. It's Oblivion with guns.
On the Xbox 360. One of the things that happens with games is knowing your tools, knowing the level of technology, and getting your whole team used to working with that pays big dividends. It's also really special because we're picking up a franchise that we hadn't worked in before.
Pretty much,
it's very new for
yeah.
us. It's very exciting. But how is it going to resonate when we translate basically somebody else's work the way we would do it or the style of game that we enjoyed best. And this game was even more popular than Oblivion. Some of that audience came with us, and it also found an all-new audience because, yes, there's post-apocalyptic things in, you know, movies and literature and games, obviously, but really, there's nothing like Fallout. It's the world before the bombs fall. This world where the view of the nuclear
We're gonna be there soon.
is this utopia that then gets
Give it like couple years. We're gonna all play Fallout 5
that when you leave the
IRL.
you would spend your whole life there, and how do you make the player feel that way? So us jumping through this montage of these periods of your life, I think it's on your first birthday in the game, when you're a baby and you're able to walk around, you press the button and the baby says Dada. That's actually my son on his first birthday that I recorded saying that back to me. So
Damn, that's
very special
nice.
game for me.
That's nice.
And
That's
that's
cute.
just
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Skyrim, my jam.
Well, I think the one we're best known for is Skyrim.
Yeah.
Now the team has grown. Now we're about 100 people. And you're looking at a team.
I
that
can't
went
wait for
from
Fallout 5.
to Oblivion,
Me too, bro.
to Fallout 3, and then to Skyrim. We were really firing on.
I
all
hope they're gonna
cylinders
try
in
to
Skyrim,
become more of an
and it
RPG.
shows. We also started pushing the modding community. Modding is when you modify a game. You take it, you change something. People want to create their own adventures or artwork or anything. Our games allow it. We're huge fans of it. It's kind of how I started back on the Apple II.
Skyrim is basically a giant mod for modding.
Complicated role-playing game.
Skyrim is a giant tool for modding.
A game like ours, or some people not even any video game.
I still didn't finish that.
So that right
Bro,
there
he
is kind of that-
was talking about Fallout 3 and Oblivion and Morrowind way more than he was talking about Skyrim. What the hell? Skyrim was the most influential game in that list. He spent just a little bit of time. He skipped it. He's like, whatever. Well, yeah, I don't know. I feel a little bit insulted. I thought he's gonna say more about that stuff.
For us with our role-playing games, where they find an audience that we never ever expected to find, a level of popularity.
Why do I see the same exact game?
to find a level of pair.
Why is it the same exact game? I think Todd hates certain games, I swear.
To find a level of popularity, and
Maybe.
here learning how to make these games. The team's about 110 or so.
He put the same exact games on the table.
And we set our sights on the next Fallout.
Fallout 4. 2015, Fallout 4, Achievement Unlocked, Game of the Year.
Skyrim is the first creation engine game where we had redone a lot of the technology that then feeds into Fallout 4.
Mhm.
New scripting system, how we're handling all of the NPCs and
Bugs.
AI, the era of Xbox One, right? Where
Broken
the technology
scripts.
level jumps up again, and we had a very
Not enough
different
animations.
world with this game. If you look back in Morrowind,
What the hell, bro?
for that era,
11 years already, man. Makes me old.
as we go into Oblivion, we pushed that. The NPCs could wander around. They had day-night schedules. They went to bed. You could poison them by stealing all the food and then just putting poison apples around. They would decide to eat that. Fallout 4, it does feel like a good action game in your hands, but it has those RPG systems. Everything can be used for crack.
Even he said it. He said it basically. Fallout 4, it's an action game with just RPG systems, but it's not really an RPG game.
It does feel like a good action game in your
It's a good action game with some RPG systems. So he basically proves my point.
hands, but it has those RPG systems. Everything can
But
be
it's not an
used
RPG, which what I think a lot of people want to see. They want to see Fallout 5 being RPG with action systems.
modify your power armor. Minute to minute, I think Fallout 4 is a huge success for us for just how a game feels in your hands.
Well, okay, what I can say for sure about Fallout 4, what I can say for sure, all those like 60, 70 hours that I played the game, shooting part in the game drastically improved. Like actually going around in the open world and shooting stuff using different weapons, it got better. It got way better comparing to Fallout 3. It actually became, I actually could enjoy the shooting part. And I wanted to try different weapons and see what's gonna happen. So on that part, Fallout 4 delivered. They delivered the good action game. On the RPG side,
and then really
you
an
decide for
offshoot
yourself.
of Fallout 4 that is multiplayer.
We don't talk about
Every
Fallout
game we do,
76.
everyone asks us to do
Achievement
multiplayer.
unlocked,
Usually
going
decide,
online.
Obviously not to. With Fallout 4, we had gotten inspired by these online survival games a lot of us were playing. We said, well, if we ever did multiplayer for Fallout, that's how we would do it. You know, borrows a lot of systems from Fallout
76 is
4.
the best game ever
First
made.
Game really where we
Truly.
do that, where you can see things from the previous game.
The
almost
best, bro.
directly in it.
So much fun.
Brand new type
Can't
of
wait for
game,
Fallout
and
6,
I
7.
think people know we struggled. And despite its issues, we had a lot of successes. We built our own online platform from scratch. Sold really well. We had a core audience playing the game despite
Well-
its problems who were telling us, we love this. Please fix it. We joined with our community in having that communication about what would make the game better, how do we go about it, and us here learning how to get in a cadence and continue to update a game, put our heads down, do the hard work. And
I knew a
today,
few people that
5 years
actually
later,
enjoyed Fallout
it
76.
is one of our most played games. Now a very big success for us, both in terms of what it's doing for players, but also it made us much, much better developers going through a difficult process.
What he's gonna say about Starfield? 2023 Starfield space shooter. it doesn't even have an achievement, bro. It's just a description. Space shooter. Before it was like Fallout 4 Game of the Year, Skyrim achievement unlocked, masterpiece. Starfield achievement unlocked, space shooter. It's just funny.
The most ambitious game that we've made, and the scale of it dwarfs everything that we had done so far. For a long time, we wanted to do a space game, something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and something new outside of Fallout and Elder Scrolls, an IP that hasn't existed. So we did our first new IP in almost 30 years, started development right after Fallout 4. We knew we were going to redo the bulk of our technology. It borrows so much of what we've done in previous games, from the procedural generation.
Yeah,
Like
wasn't great.
redid the basic
Wasn't a good
engine.
idea,
That's
to be
the whole
honest.
Game loop. When people talk engine,
I think Starfield would be way better. It would be way better received, maybe, and better, like it would be a change. It would be a change course of the direction if instead of going for this like like computer generated maps, the planets, it would be better for them if it would be just cutting down the amount of planets that you can go to from how many they have, like 1,000 planets, from 1,000 planets to maybe like, I don't know, 50 maybe at the best, 100, but they would actually manually make them interesting, actually make them like something that you want to explore, instead of just making almost every single planet to be auto-generated. I think it would fix a lot of problems in the game would receive definitely a better feedback from the community.
That's just one part. So we redid the graphics renderer. We had a whole bunch of new AI, new animation system. We have a different system just for crowds, new system for visual effects. And so much of it was new. This project obviously took us a while, and a number of things also happened during this time. We're jumping up in hardware into the Series X and S on Xbox. The pandemic happens, obviously affected everybody in the world, and we became fully part of Xbox as part of them now with this game. You know, each of them on their own create a challenge. All of those things together made this one a challenge, but one that was really, really thrilling for all of us here. And if you see the original pitch of Starfield, go back 10 years ago, the tone, the way the game feels really, really sticks to it. Look what I made here. After Redguard, the company
Pyramid.
changes, and now we're part of ZeniMax.
Look at the boxes on the top. They just look so superior to whatever they have at the bottom. Damn. I want to buy those stuff at the top. Even though I know maybe some of them not good games anymore.
We almost had to like reset ourselves and who we were coming into Morrowind, and then we build off that. These share a very similar technology base in the same way these share a technology.
I'm not
base.
surprised.
And now this
They
does,
they
if we
feel
meet
exactly
again,
the same too.
there'll be an Elder Scrolls 6 here. You're talking to me, but there's 450 people here. And we still have people that work on 76 and a team there and doing updates for these games. We have about 250 on Starfield. These only exist because of all of those people and us working together. That's why the games are so big. That's why there's so many moving parts and so many interesting things that people will find is that comes from everybody here and all of them putting something special of themselves into it. You know, seeing it visually, even though they're obviously digital, the boxes make it tangible. These are these things. They have kind of their own personalities. And I'm going back and picturing the faces of the people here that I've made them with. There have been so many people that have been on the journey with us here and can't wait to continue it together.
That's it. Well, what can I say? Let me see. I think the core problem right now for Todd Howard, again, I like the guy. I think he's very charismatic. I think he's probably a very nice guy to work with, and he really delivered a lot of good games like Morrowind, Oblivion, Fallout 3, Skyrim. All of these games, they found their target audience. Fallout 4 too, Fallout 76. I don't know about Starfield yet, but these games, I don't know about this too. I don't know about this era, if like this like kind of iconic games. But in the middle part, all these games to some degree, especially like I guess like Skyrim and this era, they found the audience and he delivered a lot of cool stuff, and he in a way maybe not revolutionized the game industry, but at least he made the games that people love to this day. It says something. It makes us care about the stuff, and we actually anticipate more games coming from his team. He has a legacy. But I think the problem right now, like especially if you're gonna look at the bottom, like Fallout 4, Fallout 76, and Starfield, I think the problem is that is in the fact that they still kind of didn't move on from this era to something like completely new. I don't know if it makes sense. Like basically the game design back in the day, people didn't have that many games to play. People they were gamers, but they were not like hardcore gamers. They didn't try every single game. They didn't have like a standard. Now people have a standard. Now people try Morrowind, Oblivion, Fallout 3, and Skyrim, and they have that experience. And now these people, you need to surprise them with something new. You have this core audience, you have this fan base. You can like in Fallout 4 and Starfield, basically, it's exact the same games as Fallout 3 and Skyrim or Oblivion. It follows exact the same game design, but just making it maybe a little bit worse and going in a little bit different direction that most of the people, the majority of fan base don't like. So the next step, I would say, if Todd Howard wants to like actually deliver like something good, something significant, he needs to change his approach to the game design. He needs to actually make the Elder Scrolls 6 feel different from Skyrim, from Oblivion, from Fallout, or Starfield. I don't know, switching to a new game engine, switching his approach from making the game more action-oriented, maybe switching to RPG-oriented, hiring like different writers from different game companies that also like have a good experience. I don't know. There's so many things you can do. Starfield feels like Fallout 4, and Fallout 4 feels like Fallout 3, Skyrim, and Oblivion, and all those games. But just every time, every generation, it gets kind of worse and worse. So they need to do something new. The Elder Scrolls 6 gotta be something new. It's gotta be something. Not just big, Like that's what they like usually like to advertise. Oh, this is like one of the most ambitious games. It's gonna be so big. There's gonna be so many things. Not like that. You gotta go deeper. You gotta go deeper. You gotta change the approach to the game design. Change some stuff around in those to deliver something significant again. It's not gonna work making the same exact game like you making the same exact game from new era to the next era. Sorry, from an old era to a new era. It's just not gonna work. People, they play those games, they know what's up and they know what's going on with them. They already tried everything. You gotta surprise them. You gotta deliver something amazing. We'll see what's gonna happen. I believe in Todd. I believe Todd if in his team, and I believe they can do it. They can do it. It might gonna take some time, but I think they can do it. And I think they learn maybe some things from Starfield and Fallout 4. So, what else? Every Concord PlayStation 5 character. Ooh. The most distributed RPG Maker game. What else can we watch? Preparing for Witcher 4. You're preparing too early, my brother. Too early. Death Note. 10 DLCs that broke the game. Walton Goggins breaks down he's the most iconic characters. Closet picks. Bethesda thinks they're Rockstar. Well, we just watched the video about the Bethesda, so I don't want to do another one. I gotta grab my charger, but I'll be right back, okay? Fallout cast answers fan mail. Later. I still need to watch the Fallout New Vegas. Oh, sorry, Fallout Season 2. What else can we watch? The Starfield Star Wars mod is unbelievably perfect. Maybe later. People who think D&D is just Skyrim. The making of Disco Elysium Part 1 Foundations. Valve Dev speaks about Game Newell 3 years ago. I wonder what he said.
Too, Gabe was more involved. And Gabe, if you haven't met him, Gabe is a very imposing guy. Like, he's literally just a tall dude. And also his mannerisms can be very imposing. And so when I'm like 20 and he's like NHL2, like taking me out for lunch, giving me game ideas, I'm like, yes, Mr. Newell, like, heads down, freaking out. And I think over time, Gabe kind of realized, like, oh, okay, like, I should let the game teams do what I pay them for. And, you know, he would stop in and give us feedback. And, you know, I think his things were, he was worried about when we redesigned, so we redesigned GLaDOS for Portal 2 because she was going to have a bigger role and we felt like the old model wasn't quite going to give us what we needed. He was very adamant about giving GLaDOS a face. And we were like, I don't think so. Like, I think we really want to go a different direction. And so we sort of like went back and forth them a bit. And then I think after a while, he's like, all right, you guys got it. Like, I'm just going to leave you to it. And he would check in with me personally to say, like, how you doing? Like, are you stressed? Like, how's life going? But I think at that point, he was kind of realizing that he hadn't sort of, I think he always wanted to be part of the team, but being Gabe and being in his position, that never really worked, I feel, because people would be like, whatever you say. And I think he was more like, no, I want to like be part of the team and come up with ideas. And
that's very sad, actually.
So I think there was a period where he kind of stepped back and was like, all right, I guess I'm just not going to be able to to interact with everyone that way, and I'll just work
Right.
at a higher level, and that was all right.
He's very, very much like you could lay out a budget for $5 million on something and be all detailed, and his response would just be yes. Right, like there's no discussion about it. It's both good and bad. I got really used to it, and now as somebody who runs a company, I've been told that often I'm too cryptic, and I need to be more verbose so people can understand the contextualizing around it. But for me and Gabe, it was great. I loved that quick and short. And also, the man answers a gajillion emails a day, right? And he actually answers all of them. And so to do that, the only way you can do that, I think, is being super cryptic. So, but yeah, no, he's super straightforward on that. Once I went to dinner with Gabe, and he was beating me up that if you look at zombie movies, he's like Night of the Living Dead's about racism, Day of the Dead's about or Dawn of the Dead's about consumerism. Like these, those what's his face had purposely made those movies about things and kind of like to talk about them. And he's like, what is your movie about? Or, what is your game about? What's your zombie story about? And I'm like, well, it's about working together. It's the game itself. It's the reflection of the game of, in the zombie apocalypse, what are you going to do? And then, it would kind of get pushed more and more, because I remember he's just like, well, let's not do zombies. Zombies are just cheesy. Gabe is not yelling at me, but he is confronting me in a restaurant that there is no story, and how can we make a game with no story? And this is gonna be like a disaster. And if I don't come up with a story, he's gonna come up with a story. He came up with a story. You want to know his story? Like he's just pushing. And then like a week later, he's doing an interview on some German TV thing, and he's repeating the words that I said. And it's just like, okay, he will accept that we disagree, because I've valid to him defended my position and the reason why we want to do this.
Gabe's like involvement with the day-to-day production predates.
That's how I imagine the writer of Portal Half-Life to be honest. This guy is not living in his room, and all he does, like, he lives in a cabin or something in the woods, and all he does is just writing stuff.
Amount, me even showing. I showed up Chet and I showed up together like the week that Half-Life 2 shipped. So it would have been like November 2004. And Gabe was already not involved in the day-to-day production. So, I mean, he's interested, and I'm friendly with him. I'm not, I mean, everybody's a little bit scared of Gabe, but I'm not, like, I'm happy to have a conversation. I talk to him. I feel like I can send him email without it being weird, or, something like that. But I like talking to him. But no, he was not involved in the writing, and we didn't like solicit his opinion on things.
Right.
He's doing. He's got a lot of stuff.
Doing Gabe things.
Yeah, he's doing all his things, which don't involve sitting in with me and Jay and listening to us be idiots. So.
Yeah, it's kind of sad though. I feel like Gabe actually wanted to participate in, like they said, he wanted to participate in production of some of those games, but he can't, or like he couldn't, because he's Gabe Newell. He's a big guy, like he's a CEO. It's like if the president of the United States will decide that, oh, I want to take a meal with, I don't know, with the Department of Health, and just go to the Department of Health, FDA or whatever, and just like, hey guys, let's go have a meal. What about if we're gonna do this and that? Maybe we can make better health for the United States. Like, it's just gonna be weird. It's just not gonna work. Like, he needs to do his own thing and just gotta step aside and just like not kind of like his own presence is already kind of disturbing the workflow of his developers when they're working on something. It's pretty sad, actually. I feel like Gabe actually wanted to participate in some of those games, but he couldn't. It sounds like Gabe's desire to make video games never left him. He just sticks with the CEO position because that's the only place he can be that. He can be that isn't too intimidating to the other employees. and it's where he needs to be. He wants to be a team member where others will push back and refine his ideas rather than just take them as law. I think that's really sad. I hope he can be on the front line of the creative side of the company again someday. That's exactly what I just said. Yeah, like it's like yeah, he wants to be part of the team. He wants to work on the games, but unfortunately, just because of his figure, because he is a CEO, he just cannot be. He gets kind of pushed back, and he wants to kind of have like healthy arguments to when it comes to making video games, but he comes off as sort of like intimidating figure, and he decided that, you know what, I'm just gonna step aside, and that's the only thing I can do right now. There we go. Oh, you got it. I already watched like one entire video about Gabe Newell. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Maybe he wants to make video games, but it's just he decided that his fate is no longer there. What else can we watch? This guy, what was his name? Jeremy, Jerma, whatever. He used to be everywhere. His face, he was like streamer and everything, and then he just disappeared. What happened to Jerma? He also made this like a Twitch show on Twitch where he was just he was like a sim, like in Sims, and people would just control him through the chat, and he would do some crazy things. How not to make a game. Project Zomboid. I scraped the entire Steam catalog. Here's the data. That's a interesting video. Would be probably.
Did you know that?
Let's see.
Half of the top 50 games on Steam are indie titles, or that there are only 4 fighting games with a romantic theme? Here's the fun one. Did you know that the word life appears in more game titles than death? Yet war is mentioned twice as often as love? Today, we're diving into the data and exploring some fun insights into the game development industry. Let's start with the basics. In 2024, an average of over 70 games were released on Steam each day. A huge volume and one that's grown tremendously
boring.
over the years. Around 28% of games released last year hold a positive rating today. And of those, only 2% have managed to surpass the 10,000 reviews, showing both popularity and a strong reception. For context, the fighting roguelike Sifu sits around this level. While there are some great tools available for analyzing metrics like these, they don't offer the specific data I needed for my analysis. So I had to collect it myself, directly from the source, Steam itself.
Analysis.
And that video is on the includes because was 40,000 of which were games or instant. Here are the most common words in game titles on Steam. It's interesting to see how often certain genre names appear: adventure, simulator, shooter, and many others. There's also a lot of emphasis on fantasy themes, with words like dragon and monster popping up frequently. And certain words align with available Steam tags, like zombies and even cats. Both cat and cats made the top list, which I thought was pretty funny. Then there are some unexpected ones, like paper or cube. Not sure what's going on there. If you're aiming for a unique or memorable title for your game, maybe steer clear of the words on this list. Or maybe these words are here because they are good descriptors that resonate with players. Familiarity could be appealing too. I'll let you decide what you think about that. Next, let's dive into the data on the highest rated and lowest rated games on Steam. For the top games, I focus on titles with an overwhelmingly positive rating, sorted by the number of reviews. This ranking highlights the most popular games that maintain an excellent reputation. It's worth noting that around half of the games in the top 50 are considered indie, including hits like Terraria.
Are they all indie? Gary Smart. Well, Gary Smart. I don't know if it's indie. It may be Valve, right? I remember Sifu was not expecting Terraria to be there. To be honest, me too. Don't Starve Together, Hollow Knight, Deep Rock Galactic, Subnautica, Rimworld, Factory, Slayer the Spire, Mount and Blade, Dead Cells, Stray. Yeah, like about half of them are indies.
Valley, Hollow Knight, Hades, Undertale, Vampire Survivors, Factor.
Well, I would argue and say that Hades and the company that made Hades is it's not an indie company anymore. It's actually just double A company.
Trio and Slay the Spire, to name a few.
And maybe Forest 2, maybe the Forest 2, because it also made by the team. Well, Hades definitely, I feel like Hades definitely not an indie game anymore. Well, maybe Hades 2. I don't know, like how many people they have in the team? Maybe like about 50, 60. But if they do have like at least like 50 people, it's already like not an indie game. Was Undertale made by the Blizzard guy? Which one? You mean Pirate Software? No.
It's inspiring to see how these small teams or solo developers have created games that resonate with so many players. It's also interesting that some franchises appear more than once. For instance, both Portal and Portal 2 make the cut, as well as 2 titles from the Resident Evil series.
Damn, I still need to play Resident Evil 2.
With 6 games in the top 50. The only other developers with multiple entries are SCS Software, Larian Studios, and Capcom, with 2 titles each. At the other end of the spectrum, we have the lowest rated games. Remarkably, only 12 games on Steam have an overwhelmingly negative score. Even the least reviewed of these has more than 500 reviews, meaning all of them have a substantial base of feedback. I reviewed each title to understand why they performed so poorly. The game with the lowest score, War of the Three Kingdoms, is a 2021 release with nearly 60,000 reviews, filled with complaints about everything from lack of localization to gameplay issues, lag, aggressive monetization, and accusations against the company's integrity. In several of these low-ranked games, players felt misled or scammed by paying for what they perceived as unfinished or poorly executed projects. Many of these games also face severe technical problems, with frequent mentions of bugs and crashes. Interestingly, some of
even those people that gave
some of the problems with
even those people that you can't even get this game to load. Oh, it makes sense. I noticed this one guy played 15 hours and he said broken game. I was like, most of these people already like by the time like an hour, like about 5 hours in, said this game trash, is not working. This guy spent 15 hours like a broken game.
Frequent mentions of bugs and crashes. Interestingly, some of these titles were spin-offs of otherwise well-regarded series, like Command & Conquer, Airline Tycoon, and Flatters. Then there's Uriel's Chasm, which earned kind of a cool status for its bizarre, chaotic gameplay that most players found impossible to enjoy. There's much to learn from both top-rated and low-rated games alike. With that, let's move into discussing untapped opportunities and unique ideas for games. I was curious whether there are combinations of genres or other properties that are still underexplored. For instance, are there any rhythm-based shooters out there? What about games that combine sports with a sci-fi setting? To explore this, I turned to data from Steam tags. Steam offers a total of 447 predefined tags, which are added by both developers and players. I organized these tags further, subdividing them into categories based on my own interpretation to better analyze potential patterns. I first focus on combinations of 2 genres.
He should never say the word focus.
By original or underexplored ideas. To keep the results meaningful, I only included games with more than 10 reviews and focused on the most popular genres, excluding the extremely niche ones that would add unnecessary noise. Each point on the graph represents a pair of genres. On the horizontal axis, I plotted the number of games in at least one of the 2 genres. This gives an idea of the individual popularity of the genres. If one of them is strong, the number goes up, and if both are popular, the plot point will end up on the far right. On the vertical axis, we see how many games are tagged with both genres simultaneously, which shows the opportunities. The lower the point, the more novel the combination, as fewer games share both genres. In summary, the most interesting opportunities are the ones that are farther down to the right, where both genres are popular but the combination is rare. For example, there are only 3 platformer auto-battlers, and none seem particularly well known. There are 14 card game shooters, with Friends vs. Friends being the most famous, which I hadn't heard of before, but it looks pretty fun. Then there are just 3 rhythm-based tower defense games. I could probably spend hours analyzing this graph.
Well, he says there is like an opportunity to make a game in those genres, but those genres will never become popular. Like, you can make a game and get a certain niche, But let's be honest, like who's gonna play a tower defense rhythm game? Like, of course, there's gotta be an audience, and the game might be amazing, and there's a chance even like it's gonna become a masterpiece because there was Balatro that was pretty like it was just kind of using the just a card game mechanics, but it was so unique that people loved it so much. There is a chance, but at the same time, it's pretty sketchy route. Like you got to be very careful. You gotta if you want to make games in those genres, just because they're like not unexplored, there's a very high chance that you're gonna fail to deliver something amazing. Well, or at least something that's gonna pay off. I'm curious, if you were to take on making the game by yourself, what kind of game would you make? What kind of game would I make? If I would take a... Oh, I actually had a bunch of ideas for different games that, like, let's say hypothetically speaking, right? I'm gonna become like a guy with the money. Like, finally, I'm gonna have a lot of money and I'm gonna start my new game company. I have basically, as of right now, how many? Like 5 different ideas. Number 1 idea. I even have the plan. So I'm not gonna go in details because what if in the future I'm gonna become like a game director or something like that? I don't wanna spoil it away. But number 1, I wanna make like Uncharted game. In combination with John Wick style. What I mean by that is that it's gonna be like action-oriented game, like kind of cinematically big, cinematically expensive and everything, looking expensive. But at the same time, you put yourself like in the skin of John Wick, and you're gonna be able to do some crazy stuff there and there, like killing people, and it's gonna feel like kind of in a mix with the Max Payne style as well, like Max Payne 3. I'm not going to go in more details because, again, I want to save this idea for myself. The second idea that I had is to make the game like Kenshi. Like, it's been sitting with me for a long time, like for a couple years. Making a game like Kenshi, but make it like a third person. Not from the top, not the strategy game, but more of like third person where you just play by yourself. You can get maybe 1 or 2 companions, maybe having a multiplayer, but it's like all in third person. You have this giant world. It's basically a sandbox where the people, they just live by themselves. They're doing their own stuff and everything. There is sort of like economics and politics involved in everything. There's a lot of like mechanics, and you just go in that world and you're trying to survive and do whatever you want. It's like a survival third person sandbox game. That's what I was thinking about. That's like one of the ideas, but it's a very high budget. Like it would be hard to make. The third game I was thinking about is I want to make, I know it's gonna sound very weird, but I want to make like post-apocalyptic game. Maybe like remember I mentioned something like in Fallout universe, like I said, I mentioned the game like Red Snow, like Fallout Red Snow. I want to do something like that. I want to have like an apocalyptic game. But again, involving again, it's very generic, but it would be involved like snow mechanics, and it would be like maybe not necessarily set in Russia, but somewhere around some places where the snow is, basically. Post-apocalyptic stuff always hits. Exactly. You remember the Fallout Bakersfield thing? Exactly. Yeah. So, but I want to actually make like something big with something more Fallout looking, actually an RPG game, like a pure RPG game in a set in apocalyptic world. What else? I had a bunch of ideas. I had this idea to make a game like a horror game, but it's just it would kind of be like Fear and Hunger, but focusing on a little bit different things. It's a base turn game. I have written down how the the gameplay mechanics would work and the skill tree and everything, I think that game would maybe, if not successful, but at least is gonna get to a certain niche of people. I'm wondering if it's possible to do like an actual RPG in a Doom style. RPG in Doom style. Yes, you can. I don't see the problem. That's what I would want to do if I was smart enough. Yeah. No, you can. You can. Well, I'm not saying specifically you can. I'm just saying like overall making an RPG in a Doom style, it's pretty much possible.
Instead, I link an interactive version in the video description so you can explore other combinations on your own and move on to talk about
farming sim shooter.
The most common themes in games are fairly predictable, with a strong focus on fantasy and sci-fi settings. This is reflected in the frequent use of words like magic, monsters, space, or worlds in the titles of many games. Focusing on the 20 most popular themes, I explored combinations of these with different genres. With the top genres, it seems nearly all themes are well explored. Keep in mind though that not all themes have tags on Steam, so there's a selection bias at play. A few combinations stand out. There are only 4 romance fighting titles, with Troublemaker being the most well known. While this pairing might not attract a typical audience, there's definitely a niche for players who enjoy both. Another interesting combination is cooking games.
If you in those kind of games, you invite a girl on a date, and if she refuses, you fight her. And if you win, she's going on a date with you. But if she loses, if you lose, then you don't get a date. Take the idea.
Setting.
Brother, hurry up and speed up the developers some good. Brother, hurry up and become a developer so some good games can hit the market.
With around 10 games. In fact, on closer inspection, not all of these are truly cooking games.
I need money.
Some include cooking only as a feature. But the idea of, say, running a hot dog stand on an alien planet has a playful charm. So these combinations can definitely spark new ideas.
That's not a bad idea,
I
actually.
Also genre
that one
specifically. With tags related to dimensions, like 2D and 3D, and perspectives, like first person and third person. But it's probably best if you explore the data yourself. I'll link to all of these charts. One trend worth noting though is the steady rise in 3D releases. New 3D titles are now being launched almost as frequently as 2D ones. Let's take a brief pause from discussing video game genres to explore female and LGBTQ+ representation within the data. Around 10% of games on Steam are tagged with female protagonist, a number that seems surprisingly low. I had expected this percentage to show steady growth over the years, but interestingly the trend isn't so clear. In contrast, LGBTQ+ representation shows a much clearer upward trend, with tagged games tripling in proportion over the past decade. The oldest title with this tag is Secret of the Magic Crystals from 2010, a game about breeding horses, I think. Moving on, let's dive into a specific genre of games that has piqued my interest as a player over the last few years: card games, particularly roguelike deck builders. My favorite game in this genre,
Slay the Spire,
perhaps even in general, is Slay the Spire. I've always thought it is a well-crafted fusion of genres.
I saw this game,
but
but
if it was the catalyst for the rise
I just
of
don't like the
deck
art
builders.
style. I don't
By
want
the
to
way,
play
as
something
a
like
quick
this.
side note, it seems
I'm open-minded,
roguelikes are
but
significantly more popular in the indie
I don't
scene
have time
compared
for
to the
everything.
AAA catalog.
I'm only
Platformers
gonna
show
play
a
something I'm
similar
really
pattern,
interested in.
representing a much larger portion.
Back in the
of
day
indie
when I would be like
Now,
14,
returning to
when I was
roguelike deck
14, I
builders
would
in
play
particular,
something like this.
I structured my analysis
Probably.
based on a framework from a study I found, which I think is excellent. I linked that study and other references in the video description if you'd like to dive deeper. This graph shows the proportion of games on Steam that can be classified as roguelike deck builders over the past 10 years. This is based on game tags. Some of them are really helpful in pinpointing this subgenre. It's clear that Slay the Spire had a massive influence. Its release in January 2019 sparked a significant rise in the number of games in this category. And in less than 5 years, the genre's presence in the Steam catalog grew by 5 times.
What accent
when we
is
examine
this?
the popularity
I
of these
wonder.
games, measured by
I like
review
it.
counts, we see that while the genre has grown, most titles still
Roguelike
remain
deck
relatively niche,
builders.
accumulating fewer than 100 reviews. However, there are some standout successes, like Inscription and Balatro.
But
Interestingly, the red dots
I
in the
thought
graph
those two games gonna
represents
stand
War of
out.
the Three Kingdoms, the lowest rated game on Steam, which we discussed earlier. For those of you who are as hooked on this genre as I am, I've put together a graph showcasing some of the best roguelike deck builders out there. These are the 20 games that balance both user rating and popularity the best.
I want to try Loop Hero.
I've played many of them and can confirm
I installed
they
it
are
on my
fantastic.
phone, but I never
The
played
rest
it.
will likely
I got it
be
for
my
free.
next addiction. If you have suggestions for other analysis, questions about the methodology, or if you spot any errors, feel free to reach out on Discord or in the comments. I'll update the description or maybe the pinned comment with any corrections based on your feedback.
What did we learn? Nothing. Nothing useful. Well, I guess there's still a lot of genres that are unexplored, could be used. People crying about a lot of games having female protagonists, but the statistic shows that there's actually not that many games with a female protagonist, so I don't know what these people crying about. What else? What else we learn? Well, the indie games, pretty successful niche. Well, it's not a niche. Indie in itself is a niche, but you can release a successful game just by yourself and make a ton of money.
After a sort.
Okay. No, it was okay. I was expecting something a little bit better, but in terms of like statistics. But it's fine. I'm satisfied enough. All right, it's been 3 hours. I gotta go. I gotta dress up. I gotta get changed. I'm gonna go to that Cyberpunk concert. I hope it's gonna get crazy. I hope it's gonna get interesting. Have fun at the concert, bro. It's 5 hours long. I enjoyed the stream, man. Thank you, appreciate it. It's 5 hours long, bro. It's from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's crazy. I hope they're gonna play every single song from the game. It's gonna be a rave. It actually looks like a rave. It actually looks like a rave. I'm probably gonna get some beer or something like that. Oh no, I'm driving. So no beer. Maybe LSD or Molly. No, I'm kidding. Nah. Have to stay sober the entire time. Especially driving at 2 a.m. Like, all right, stay safe, stay strong. See you tomorrow, Kenshi, on the Kenshi stream. Be happy, guys. See you around. Subscribe, follow, whatever. Do what you must to do. Bye.